Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D coming to you live from Talamba, Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well where you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about when to say no and mean it in the Philippines. Yeah, man. When to say no and mean it in the Philippines. Woo! What a joy! It's such a joy to come back to again, my friend. And the thing I want to say, for those of you here for the first time, you click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon. Sing fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Men and women get together all the time. Yeah, because they're mutually attractive to each other. Men like to see women. Filipinos like to see the foreign men. And they just want to click to come together once and all. Okay? They want to come together. And the purpose they want to come together is to develop what? A relationship, man. You know? And when they get into a relationship, sometimes it can be a little bit overbearing. Filipino can be a little bit overbearing for the foreign man, and the foreign man can sometimes be a little bit overbearing to the Filipino. You know, and sometimes it results in what? Confusion. They don't know what to do. They wind up saying, "What's the person to do? What's the person to do?" They don't know. So I'm here today. If you recall, yesterday, right? For those of you that are with me and you follow me all the time, we had a good show yesterday. Excellent show. We talked about a variety of topics, man. And one topic we centered and focused on, everybody got involved in that particular topic. Because our show, we talk about, when we do the training, we talk about anything and everything that comes on your mind. Because I believe in each one, what? Reach one, and then each one, what? Teach one. You better teach me, man, because I don't know about I don't know teach me. So I'll teach you. So let me teach each other, right? So yesterday, man, if you remember, man, we had this guy on the program. He was riding a train with us, man. His name was Hulk. You know, he had one of them Hulk guys, really big guy. Anyway, but Hulk had a question, man. He said, Bobby D. He said, Bobby D. I said, what you want, man? What's up? What's up? He said, Bobby D. I just don't know. I said, what you mean, man? You know, what do you mean? What do you mean? He said, Bobby D, I don't know whether I should give her the money or not, Bobby D. She want 27,000, Bobby D. I said, what? I said, who want 27,000? 27,000 pesos. My lady, I know she want 27,000 pesos. He said, when I first met her, Bobby D, she asked me, I think she asked me for a $5,000. Well, anyway, she asked for some money, Bobby, and I gave it her. And just a couple of weeks later, Bobby, she said she wants 27,000 so she can get a water system. I said, what? He bought a GoPro. Oh, he bought her a GoPro. First thing, so she wanted to go. So she started a YouTube channel, Bobby D, and she said, I need me a GoPro. So I bought her a GoPro just a few weeks ago, Bobby. And then she came back, Bobby D, and said she needed 27,000 pesos. I said, what? Yeah. I said, you said what she needed for? She needed for, she gonna get a water system. I said, okay, man. I said, look at me, let me tell you something. I said, you seem a little bit doubtful. Because, he said, Bobby D, I don't know what to do, Bobby D. I feel like I'm cornered into this thing to give her that money. I said, look here, man. I said, man, you've been following me for a while, right? So you know my stance on the situation. I said, man, look here. If you want to be a sugar daddy, they give her the money. I said, you don't want to be no sugar daddy, man. Don't give her the money, man. It could be a scam. I said, that's your friend, that's your girlfriend. He said, right now, Bobby D, I ain't known her that long. And they say she's just a friend. They say she's just a friend. Okay, so you friends, right? I said, well, if you want to help your friend like that, that's fine. But yeah, you need to examine what she's going to do with that money. You need to scrutinize why she needs that money. Just don't go by what she said. You need figures, you need facts, you need statements, you need proof. But if I were you, man, I wouldn't do it. And so we went on, everybody got involved in giving Hulk suggestions of this. And the bottom line, I thought about it last night. I said, you know what? Hulk don't know when to say no. Yeah, he didn't know. So he did the next best thing. He came to the professionals, like Barbara Day, okay? Yeah, man, because I live here, man, and I've been through this wars with Filipinos. I know they will ask you for the moon and back. You know, they will ask you for everything under the sun if you're willing to give it. And he was a willing giver because he gave her a GoPro. He bought her a GoPro. You know, because she started a YouTube channel. She wanted to be a blogger, and he bought her. So she said like this. She said, "Okay, okay, this guy, he bought me a GoPro, and you know what? I'm gonna see can I get some more Monte out of this guy, cause he like a sucker, and I'm gonna lick him up like a lollipop." That's what she said. That was all in her mind. And so he came to professionals. I gave him some professional advice. Look at me. You want to be a sugar daddy? And he never answered. I said, look here, let me tell you something. Do not be a sucker, because that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna lick you up all up and down like a lollipop. I said, you want to be a sugar daddy? Do it. But if you don't, sound like to me that you don't do it. So all in all, eventually she took the majority of the people on the show said don't do it as well. So he took her advice. So I thought I wanted to do something because Hog, Hog didn't know how to do it. He didn't know how to say no. Okay. And you know what? As I thought about it, man, it came to my mind that even yours truly, at one point in my life, I didn't know how to say no. I was, yeah, okay, let's go. Okay, come on. And I didn't want to say no. I didn't want to say yes half the time, but I did it for various reasons. Sometimes it was peer pressures. Sometimes it was girlfriend pressure. Sometimes I felt guilty. It was all a bunch of different reasons. But a lot of time when I said yes, I really wanted to say no. So tonight we're gonna look at some things, and I'm gonna teach you something, man. You wishy-washy guys out there. There's a lot of you out there, man. It's a lot of guys that just wishy-washy. They so scared, and some of them almost on the borderline of being a what? Simp. I'm telling you, man. There's a lot of borderline simps out there. You about there was a simp, man. I don't want to tell you what is SIMP, because you'll get mad with me, man. When I tell you what it means, well, let me see, I can see. Mediocre, okay, suckers, similar suckers and dressing mediocre. And I'm not going to say the last, what that P stands for. I think you know what a woman, I don't want to get vulgar. But anyway, sucker for women. That's what it stands for. And so you don't want to be a sucker for women. You don't be a sucker for your mama. You don't be a sucker for your children. You don't want to be nobody's sucker, man. Because you know what happens to a sucker, man? They lick you to the bone. They lick you to the see that little stick, stick you hold the sucker up. They lick all the sweetness out of you. And you be bitter, you be dull, because they done got all your sweetness. They done got all your joy. They done got all your happiness. They done got all your Monte. And you don't want that, man. You don't want nobody to bleed you dry to the bone. You ain't got nothing. Yeah. And you want to be nice, but at the same time, you want to be treated with respect. You want to be treated with dignity. You want to be treated decently and in order. You want to be treated the way you treat them. But what happens is a lot of time when you get with a Filipino, she does tests. She finds out if you're weak or if you're strong. Are you weak or if you're strong? And so when she classifies you in the weak zone, guess what? You in trouble, buddy. You in trouble. You in some straight up trouble if you like that woman, because she gonna use you and abuse you, not necessarily physically, but emotionally. She gonna take your heart and stomp on it. She'll give me that Monte. You say, okay, baby girl, there you go. I mean, look at man. All because you didn't have enough guts. You didn't have enough balls to say no. Okay? Look at here, man. Look at here, look at here, look at here. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna teach you something tonight. You hear me? You're gonna learn tonight. You're gonna learn tonight, okay? You don't have to say no to everybody. No, you don't have to do it. Because when you start saying, you don't have to say yes to everybody, right? Because when you start saying yes to everybody, guess what? You become a what? A doormat. Everybody be walking, I love you. Oh, he gonna say, yeah, let go. He don't mind him. He ain't no. He gonna say, yeah, let go. They're taking you for granted. I don't want to see you used. I don't want to see you abused. I don't want to see you taken for granted. So I'm gonna teach you how to say, when to say no, and the meaning. Okay, say it like you mean it and mean it like you say it. That's what I say. When I tell my wife no, that's what I'm. You think I'm playing with her? Nah. When I tell the man at the grocery store no, you think I'm playing with him? Nah. No. My no means end to the end to the now. It ain't coming back. I ain't gonna change it. You can sit there all day, Mama dear, you won't change your nose. I said, look here, man, that's my final answer. Now get out my face. Yeah, that's all. You gotta be strong with these people. Because when you be like, oh I think I might change. Next thing you know, turn your no into a yes. And they help you turn that no into a yes. So man, I'm gonna tell you something. Don't be no fool. Go to school, okay? Look, hey, am I telling you right? Or am I telling you time? Okay, let's go. All right, that's all I had to say. Let's go. You know how we do, man. You know how we do. I'm gonna show y'all the thumbnail for today. Thumbnail for today. Thumbnail for today. Let's go. All right, watch this. Watch this. Watch this. See the man right there? He doing one of them Chewbacca's. He's like, he got it. Look at it, y'all. Look at it. He got it on. He got it on crossed like that when he get ready to do a tomahawk chop. No. No. He ain't playing, man. The dude, brother man, ain't playing, man. He's serious. He said, no way, baby girl. I ain't doing it. You want to get chopped? That's what he said. He said, look at him, baby girl. Now, and then he talked to the boss. Said, look at Johnny. I want you to get this report out tomorrow, and I need it out by 5 o'clock. You think you can do it? He said, no way, boss. I'm not doing it. And then Johnny be looking for another job. No, man, but it's the way you say it and how you approach them. We're going to look at that today. We're going to look at it tonight as we go through this topic. When to say no and the meaning. Okay? 20, bye. You in the land of plenty. Let's go. All right, thumbnail for the day. He said, no way. And you got to be able to say it. Sometimes we say no way, but we don't say it with our mouth. We say it with our mind and our heart. But we so whipped down, we so beat down, we so walked all over and used and abused. We like a little puppy dog. You be saying, in your mind, you be saying, no, I ain't doing that. He always asks me to do extra work and don't want to pay me the whole time. No, I ain't doing it. But on the outside, you're like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're like a little whip puppy dog. I'm going to show you, man. I can show you better than I can tell you. Let's go. All right. You know how we do, man. Let's go and do our focus for today. No hocus pocus, just focus. No hocus pocus, just focus. Let's go. Focus for the day, focus for today. Let's go. All right. See the man right there? He said, hell to the he said, hell to the end, to the I ain't doing it. And he's got a smile on his face. He know what to do. Oh boy, got some training. He got some training from Bobby D. You can tell somebody no and put a smile on your face because you ain't gonna that no ain't gonna change to a yes. Okay, you got to be strong. You got to be steadfast, unmovable, and unshakable in your word of now. Okay, it's okay to say no. Somebody said, well, I just want them to like me, Bobby D. And if I say no, they ain't gonna like. That's how Hug was feeling. He didn't want to hurt the young lady's feeling. He wanted to say yes, but you got to look at people's motive, Huck. You got to look at people's motive. What's behind them asking you for 27,000 pesos? You don't know. So you have to look here. Look at sweetheart. I like you. We just met. And I bought you a GoPro. And I think it's a little bit too much for you to ask me to give you 27,000 pesos. And I don't know you that well. I said, so my answer to you, my dear, is no. Hell to the old days. Don't tell her no, man. When somebody asks you for some ludicrous and outlandish amount of money, don't tell her just no. Say, my answer to you, my dear, is hell to the end to the Okay, now get out my face and then let it go. Hang up on her, shut down the internet. All right, so look here. I'm going to focus for the day. All right, look here. Let me tell you something. So many of us are people pleasers. What you mean, Bobby D? What you mean, people pleasing? People pleasing, man. We want everybody to like us. We want nobody to hate us. We don't want to get in trouble. We just want to be Mr. Nice Goody Two Shoes or Miss Goody Two Shoes. But I'm here to tell you, you better take them shoes off and stand up in your bare feet and say no. Okay? Goody Two Shoes don't get nothing but broke. You hear me? Listen to me. I'm telling you right, tight, long, and strong. Good at two shoes don't get nothing but broke. Be strong when you talk to people. Be right, be tight, and be alert in what you're saying, and be understanding what you're saying. Because no is sometimes the best answer you can give somebody. No don't always mean negative. No, it means look here, hold up. That sometimes mean hold up. Because you need to think about it, and we're gonna talk about that later. All right. We feel uncomfortable doing any type of conflict, because no, when you tell somebody no, that could present a very horrible conflict. Just like if you tell your boss, look at me, look at Johnny. You say, yes, sir. He said, I want you to hear, I got the report for you. I need this report out by 8 o'clock in the morning. And it's 5 o'clock in the evening. You get ready to get off work. And you gonna say no. And you say no, he's gonna say, look here, you want your job or what? And you said no. And he said, get out, you out. That's a conflict, man. So, but you got to be strong, and you got to realize when you say no, how to say it, why to say it, and the way, and being strong about your saying that the boss taking advantage of you because he know you want your job. How you gonna sit up there and get a report in time to get off, and you want by 8 o'clock? Come on, man. You said no, sir. That's being a little bit unrealistic. Now, I'll be happy to assist you in working on the report, sir. I can work some overtime. You willing to pay me, or I can have it by tomorrow, maybe by noon. I can come in earlier. But you give them options, man. You just don't let people walk all over you. Okay, all right, let's finish this up. All right. Sometimes we feel uncomfortable doing any type of conflict, whether it's saying no to your boss, your girlfriend, figuring out if you should say no when someone cuts in front of you in a line at the grocery store. Don't you get just angry, man? Ooh, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Look at, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. If you live in the Philippines, man, let me tell you something. You better be careful because if you're a foreign man, invariably somebody gonna walk in. I don't know what it is. Filipinos have this thing about if a foreign man in the line and they in the back, they got the right to walk in. I said, look at the lady. I said, I was a lady, no short lady, come walking in front. I said, look at man. I said, man, please, don't do that, man. I said, don't please, man. I said, just because I'm a foreigner, you can't take advantage of me being a foreigner. I said, I'm in the line. You cannot walk in front of me, man. You got to get in the back because I was first. I was here before you. She looked at me and she said, I know. And, and then she walked in the back, but I stood my ground. I wasn't going, I got to a point when I first got here, man, they would do it a lot. And every time they would do it, I just didn't say nothing, bite my tongue, because I wanted to. I said, and I said, I just got fed up with it because they do it so often. I said, look at me. I said, lady, I tell her, I said, look at you. I was here first, man. We need to get in the back. And she said, kind of, and she walked in the back. She rolled out of it. But sometimes you can't please everybody. Okay? You have to stand up for what you know is right, tight, long, and strong. And when you know you're right, man, every time. You don't let nobody walk all over you. Okay? Unless it's a life and death situation, and you want to protect your life. All right, but yeah, you got to be strong in your work. All right, let's finish it up. Let's go. All right, see the man right there? He said, hell to the end to the O. Okay, focus. Number one. All right, you got to understand what you want. Okay, we're gonna look at that before you can say no or before you can say yes. You need to understand what it is that you want. If you want to do it, then you say yes. If you really don't want to do it and you say yes, and you should have said no, you're going to be one hurt puppy at the end of the day because you did something you didn't want to do. Okay? And you don't want to be that guy that get mad at himself and just beat up himself at the end of the day because he spent 2 hours helping somebody move and he really didn't want to do because he don't know the person. They just taking advantage and they just work with him at work. You don't want to be that guy. Just tell them no. And sometimes people don't have the guts to say, but you got to take a strong person to do that. All right, number 2, be clear. Be clear, man. Clear on what you got to say. Number 3, don't say you're sorry. Don't say the sorry word if you're not sorry. You just be lying. Well, I'm sorry, man. I wish I could. And you lying. You don't wish you could nothing. You don't even want to do it. And you're not sorry. If you're not sorry, don't say it. Trying to give yourself some kind of excuse, man, because you telling them no. No. When you say no, leave just like that. No. Don't put nothing before it. Don't put nothing after. Just say no and walk on about your business. They'll get the message. All right. Number 4, offer some options. Sometimes if you want to, you don't have to. But if you want to, you can offer some alternatives to what they're asking you to do. If you don't want to do it. Okay, so we're gonna get every one of those tonight. I got 4 for you, baby. I got 4 on it. You ready to go? Let's go. All right. Number 1, pull out the big gun. Number 1, man, what? Understand what you want. Okay, Understand what you want in your relationship. Understand what you want in your life. Understand what you want for your children. Understand what you want on your job. Understand, man. Understanding is key in life. The Bible says when you get everything, but get understanding. Okay? When you get understanding, then you can know what to do and know what to go for and know what not to say no to and what to say yes. Understand what you want. Okay? Basic, basic, basic principle. Understand what you want. Let's go. All right. Understand. Understand, man. Understand it. Have the understanding and the knowledge of what you want. Number one. Okay. Now, I said, understand what you want. I see the man right there. He got to sign. He got to put it. He can't say it. This guy, he's so crazy, getting a little lazy. He can't even speak. You know what he do? He get his little tablet out. He put the big, somebody said, Johnny, can you give me 5,000? Please, I gotta buy me a new stereo and a new TV, and I need some clothes. And you know what he said? He don't even open his mouth. He get a little tablet out, and he said, he put it up in front of his face. And that's all he could say. He ain't got nothing. He take when the guy gets the message, he takes the sign down, and that's it. You don't want to speak it. Write it out. And then if they can read, they know you're saying. But some people are like that. They're so timid. They don't want to say no. But you have to say no if you don't want to do it. If you say no, if you say yes and you do it, you're a fool. So you need to go to school. And you're in the right place, baby, because I'm going to teach you this today. Okay, let's go. All right. I'm sorry. I forgot to say something. If you're here today and you want to hear about how and when to say no and mean it, you're in the right place, baby, and I want you here. If you're here today and you don't want to hear about these when to say no, how to say it, what mean it, then you're in the wrong place. And I really don't want you to be out of place. So I want you to go on about your business. Step, okay? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be cruel to you. I just want you to be comfortable with where you are. And so if you're not comfortable with what I'm about to talk about, then please step by all means. Go on about your business, okay? Don't go, and please don't go away, man. Please don't go away, man. Just go on away, okay? Okay, let's go. All right. So number one again was what? Understand what you want. Understand, man. That's basic. Number one. And a lot of people don't know the basics of saying yes and no because they don't have guts. It takes guts, man. What you mean, guts? What you mean? What you mean? Guts, man. You got to have some principles. You got to have some strengths. You got to have some wherewithal about you to tell somebody no. Sometimes you have to tell your mama no. She said, son, he said, yes, ma'am. I need me $1,000, son. I said, you need a what, mama? Son, I think you heard me, son. I need $1,000. He said, mom, what you need $1,000 for? Son, don't worry about what I need it for. Just give me the money, son. I know you got a big job and you make that money. Just give me the money, son. I know you got. I said, look at mama, I love you, but no. And walk on out the door. That's what you do. You got it. If you don't want to do it, but if you want to do it, say, okay, mom, I'll bring it to you tomorrow. But you have to know when and how to say and be strong enough to do it. I don't care if it's your job, man, your mama, man, your girlfriend. I don't care, man. Say no if you want to say no. And don't be afraid to say no. Okay? What they can do? What they gonna do? If you say no, what are they gonna do if you say no? What can they do? They're gonna maybe not like you said no, but if you're a family member or a friend, eventually they'll get over it and you'll be okay. Okay, don't fear about saying no. All right. All too often when we say yes, when people ask us to do things, it's like we're on automatic pilot. Okay, yeah. He said, Bobby, can you give me a cup of coffee, please? He said, okay. And you don't really want to do it, but you're on automatic pilot in your mind. You want to be nice, you go get the coffee, but you don't want to do it. You got to be honest and true to yourself. Say no. Just say no. Okay. And what's he gonna do? He gonna say, I don't like you. It's okay, man. You mean you don't like me because I refuse to get up and get you some coffee when you can get up and get your coffee, your big fat self yourself? You bring it down to them, man. When you shame them for their request to you, then they'll have some sense for you, and then they'll have some respect for you. Okay? Listen to me. I'm telling you right, tight, long, and strong. Never say yes to anything until you know when, until you know with certainty that's what you want to do. Okay? Understand what you want in your life. Some of us are so silly, we don't know whether we want to do something or whether we don't want to do something. So we wind up being what? In limbo. You remember the limbo, when the dance limbo? When you in limbo, what you do? You go under the stick. And you try to get under the stick. And sometimes you fall and you can't do it because you're in limbo. You're not limber enough. And you don't know whether you can do it or not. So if you don't know, don't do anything. Say, look at me. Let me see. Let me see. Until you're 100% sure, man, never say yes. Okay. So just one good phrase you can say. If they ask you, look here, the man said, go get me a cup of coffee. Say, John, let me think about that. What you mean? I mean, John goes, what you mean, man? I got you to give me a cup of coffee. He said, let me think about that. Why you got to think about giving me a cup? Because I don't know if I'm not sure. I want to get up off my butt and get you some coffee when you can get up and get your coffee yourself, John. So you have to think about that. And if you don't want to say no, you can't. You don't have the strength, the courage, the fortitude to say no. Just let me think about that. Okay, think about it. And then if you think about it, you really want to do it, and you get up the courage to say no, tell them N to the O to the L-O-O. No. Okay? That's what you guys to do. Always appropriate to say, let me think about it. If you're really not certain, if you really don't understand that you want to say yes or no, say, let me think about it. And if they can't give you the right, respect you enough to let you think about whether you want to do something for them or not, that's not a good person to be around. That's not a good person that you want to hang with. That's not a good person that respects your morals. That's not a good person that has good values for you. And you shouldn't be hanging around that person any doggone way. Listen to me now. I'm telling you right, Ty Long. Strong hope. Listen to me, hope. When that woman asked you for 27,000 pesos, you should say, look here, let me think about it. If you didn't know whether you needed to do it, let me think about it. I'll get back with you. That's all you had to say. And then when you thought about it, you tracked with her, you go back there and say, look here, no. And then you go on by that. You ain't got to give her no excuse. You don't have to give her no reason, no rhyme, no reason. Just say, look here, you asked me for 27,000 pesos. Yes, sir. No. Anything else you got to say to me? Okay, I'm done with you. And move on about your business. All right. Number one was what? Understand what you want to do. Okay, so the problem is a lot of times we don't understand what we want to do, so we say, and we wind up being Mr. Goody Two Shoes, and we say yes, and we get angry doing it all along while we're getting the coffee, whatever they ask to do. We angry the whole time we started, the whole time we get mad at the person, and we mad at ourselves. But you the fool because you're doing something you don't want to do. You're a grown man and you're a grown woman. If you don't want to do something, say no. Have enough sense and decency and respect for yourself to tell that person no. And when you respect yourself, then that other person will have respect for you as well. Listen to me. I'm telling you right, tight, long, and strong. Number two, be clear. Okay? Okay? Listen to me now. Listen to me. Be crystal clear. Okay? Don't come up here and say, I don't know. I want to talk all that yin yang. You don't know? If you don't want to do it, say no. How much more clearer can you be when you say N to the N to the O to the O? Hell no. Okay? Just tell them, man. Tell them. And it's on them how to receive it. Okay, number two, what? Be clear. What you're saying, when you say no, be as clear as a crystal doggone bell. Be clear as possible, man. Doesn't mean it's just rude or curt. It's just exactly what you want. You want to tell them no. And when you tell them no, everyone will feel less awkward. You just tell them no because you won't have two choices when they tell you something. If they say want you to do something for them, you can tell them yes or you can tell them no. You can tell them yes or you can tell them no. And if you say yes, do it and do it with a smile on your face because you said you agreed to it. Okay, you're gonna hold up your end of the bargain because you agree. When you tell them no, you do it with not a smile on your face, but you just do it and don't look at them. Just say no and walk away. That's it. That's all. You don't have obligation to explain why you say no. You're not required to explain why you say no. They're asking you to do something for them. Okay? They're asking you to put yourself out on a limb for them. Okay? And you'll be like this guy right here. You say everything, yes to everything. You be like that lady right there with the big club. She grabbing him by the head. She controlling him. The people will manipulate you and control you when all you know how to do is say yes, and you feel doggone scared. You can't say no. That guy's like Hope would have been if he'd have said yes to that woman for 27,000 pay. She would have been leading him, manipulating him, and she would have gotten. You think that she would have stopped at 27,000 pesos? No. She would have kept on more and more and more. Because the more, when somebody asks you for money and you give it up, the next thing will come right back. A few more days, maybe a month, maybe a couple of weeks, they're gonna ask for more because you know made yourself well known that you're a fool. And everybody play the fool sometime. No exception to the rule. Yeah, we all done it, man. But you need to start learning, start burning. Okay, listen to me. All right. Often a situation when you really want to say no, but you're trying to avoid making someone feel bad, then everyone is confused. When you're trying to just say, "Well, I don't want to hurt his feel. I want to hurt her feeling. I want to hurt his feeling." I'm just gonna say no, and then I'm just gonna say yes because I don't want to hurt you. You stop that right there. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. All right, but you're trying to avoid making someone feel bad, and everybody's confused. And most of the time, you end up doing what you didn't want to do anyway. Okay, you wanted to say no. But then you couldn't say no. You just wishy-washy, and they realize you didn't want to say it, but they're gonna make you say yes because they realize you was wishy-washy. When a person sense that you're namby-pamby, in between, indecisive, they're gonna make you. They're gonna control you because a weak person can always be controlled. You know why? Because they're not clear. They're confused, and when you're not clear on what you want in life, you're not clear in how you're telling somebody something. You're leaving the door open for them to do what? Manipulate you and make you do what they want you to do. And that's why you can't say no, because you're not clear. Be clear as a crystal bell. Be clear, man. Be clear in your communication. Don't be like, that lets them know, okay, he's not clear. He's not clear. So that leaves room for me. Okay, he's not clear. Okay, that means I can get him to do it. They said 2 or 3 more statements, and next thing you know, yeah, because they turn your wishy-washiness into a yes. Okay, be clear, crystal clear. No means no. It's that hard as that. No means no. Okay, number 3. Don't know what we're gonna say. Okay, don't say you're sorry. Okay, Bobby, my mama told me every time you sorry, you supposed to say you sorry when somebody asked you to do it and you couldn't do it and you say no and you say I'm sorry before you say no. Say I'm sorry. Okay, that's what my mama told me, but your mama told you wrong. Oh, yeah, man. Your mama told you that she wrong. Okay, I'm sorry, mama. I'm sorry, Mrs. So and so, Miss So and so. I'm sorry, but I have to tell them right. I have to tell your son and your daughter right. When your mama told you, if you can't do something, somebody tell them you're sorry, but no. No, don't put that sorry. If you're not sorry, if you're sorry, then yeah, that's appropriate always. But if you're not sorry, don't put no I'm sorry, but I can't. No, don't do that. Don't do that because you're not sorry. You're telling a lie. Shame the devil and tell the truth. So look here, man. No. And walk on by. I mean, that sounds cruel. That sounds cold-hearted, but it's the way you have to be. Because some people don't know. Some people don't take no for an answer. Okay. And so when you say no, walk on. Because a lot of times when you say no, they're gonna keep pesking you, and say, look at me. What you say, man? They're gonna say, what you say? First thing they're gonna say, if it's a brother, he's gonna like, what you say, man? And then you gotta turn right around, tell them, no, I said no. But if most of the time when they say, what you say, man? Then you're gonna change that no, because now you notice that person is what? Irritated and agitated at your answer of no. I said, oh, I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, I do, man, I do. Because he's intimidated you. You've been intimidated by them asking, what you say, man? What you say? What you say? Wait a minute. Hold on, man. What you say? They've intimidated you. And so you feel that aggression, you feel that intimidation, and you give in to the, okay, yeah, I do. Yeah. Don't be no fool, man. Go to school. And please stop saying you're sorry when you're not sorry. Okay? If I tell you no and I'm not sorry about it, I'm not gonna tell you I'm sorry, but no, I'm not sorry. I'm gonna say no. And I'm not gonna put nothing before that no. I'm not gonna put nothing on the back of that no. When I say no, no means no. Don't come try to change my no. That's my final answer. Okay? That's how you gotta be. You think I'm playing with you? You gotta be. I know a lot of things I'm telling you right now. It's like varying from how you've been trained, how you've been thinking all your life, and you think I'm wrong. But it's okay, man. A lot of times when you're introduced to new thinking, new ideology, new ways of expressing yourself, sometimes it goes against your grain. It goes against your grain of your morals, your fiber, your values, and you want to rebel against what I'm saying. But it's okay, man. I just want you to try what I'm telling you in your life, in any situation, and see if it doesn't release you to be who you are. See if it doesn't free your mind, free your spirit to examine and be yourself, because it's about enjoying your life and not being a slave, not being manipulated by somebody else, doing something that you have no business doing something that you do not want to do. And you ought to learn how to say no. Okay, let's go. All right, number 3. Let's see what number three. Number three. I'm sorry, man. I forgot what was. All right, well, hold on. Be clear. Okay, be clear in your communication, man. Be clear. Okay, often in situations, and we really don't want to, we really don't want to say no. But when you're trying to avoid making someone feel bad, then everybody's confused. And you won't be confused, man. You want to be clear in your communication when you're clear talking to somebody, or you wind up like this guy right here would be dragged around like a little puppet on the string. And when that lady with that club, she said, "What you say?" She said, "What you say, Johnny?" I'm gonna bust your head. Johnny, no, I said, yeah, I'll do it, honey. I'll do it, sweetheart. Johnny be in control. And women, a lot of times women control you. They don't have a big bat in their hand like this lady got, but they have words. They have words and they use their body. They know you want their body. So look at what you say, man. You say you're not gonna do what? Don't look for none to me. Don't come to me. I tell you, man, there's always a way to control someone. Okay, man or women, we all have ways of getting to each other and getting the other one to do our will. But if you are strong enough, you can say no and stand behind that no. Don't let nobody make you change your no to your yes. And most of the time, you end up doing what you didn't want to do when you say no, and then keep on pestering. Next thing you know, okay, I do it. Don't do that. Stand behind what you say and let it go. Let it be your final answer. Okay. All right. What's number? What number one? Number three. Don't say you are sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. We just went that. Number four. Offer some options. Okay. Offer some options, man. Hold on. Wait. I think I messed up. Give me a sec. Give me a second. I think I messed up. Number one. That should be number two. Hold up. Number three. Don't say. I'm sorry. I gave you the wrong one for number three. Number three. Don't say you're sorry. Okay. Don't say you're sorry. And don't put nothing before that or after, okay? And also, don't apologize for what you say. Sometimes we'll say, "I'm sorry, but I have to work tomorrow and I can't come and pick you up." And don't apologize for that, man. I'm sorry, but and I apologize. Don't do that, man. Just say no. And if they ask you something, why, then you don't really have to tell them why. You say, "I say no." And that's enough for you. But if you feel obligated to tell them, then you can tell them, well, the reason why I'm telling you this is not because I don't want to do it, but I have another obligation. That's all you got to say. Don't be making up no excuses. Be clear in your communication when you say, and don't say you're sorry. You don't have to say you're sorry. I mean, it's not required of you unless you're really, really, really emotionally and you're sincerely, absolutely sorry that you wanted to help, you wanted to do what they asked you, but you realized you couldn't do it. Then you say that's appropriate to say you're sorry if you really mean it. But I don't. When somebody asks me to do something and I don't want to do it, I don't care what it is, man. I don't. It could be my children, it could be my wife, it could be my sisters. I just say no. You know, and they'll keep trying to pass me, change my no to yes. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. That's it. I don't try to put nothing before that. I don't say I'm sorry. I don't say no. I just know. That's it. And let the no be no. And they keep on bugging you. Move on. Step yourself out of the light. All right. Number four. Offer some options. All right. Here we go. Ask one. We out. All right. Number four. See that big butt girl right there? You can tell her no all you want, but she gonna withhold some things that you want, and got to be strong enough to take the recourse of your action. If you have to say no, if you tell a girl no, it's gonna be some consequences for your actions when you say no, when you're dealing with somebody like that. But some people are just manipulative and they will use things to manipulate you. Offer some options. You can do that. That's a viable, workable win-win solution, win-win situation. No. Would you like me? Would you give me a cup of coffee, please? No. What you mean, no? Would you like for me to ask the maid to come get you some coffee, sir? A couple like that. Just give them some options. When you give people options, you show them how silly their request was to you. Okay? Because you ain't going to say no for just no reason. If it's something that you can do easily, yeah, go do it. But if something that you feel like somebody's talking condescending to you, or it hurts your feelings, hurts your moral, your value, you don't want to do, say no. And you can give them a reason why, and you're going to have to. But you can also offer some options. Okay? Being solution oriented can only be a positive addition to any situation. If your boss asks you to work on a project that you really don't want to do, come back with a couple of different suggestions. It's a win-win situation for both you and him. He said, Johnny, can you work on this project? I need by 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. He said, great, would you man? You said, no. He said, no, sir. But what we can do, if you can give me a couple of people on a team, we can work on this team together. We can all come in early tomorrow morning, and we can have it done by 12 noon. Is that okay, sir? That's a very workable solution. I'm sure we can help. We can work that out. Give them some ideas, some valuable and viable options. And usually that's going to be a win-win situation for the both of you. Now, if your girlfriend wants to grab dinner and you don't want to, and you trying to save some money, suggest hey, sweetheart, I know you like eating out a lot, but we got to watch the money. So we can't go on to dinner, but we can walk around in the park a little bit and just hold hands and talk, chit chat, and do some lovey dovey in the park. She might want to do that because she said, oh, John, that's so nice of you. We haven't done that in so long. Let's do that. Let's do that. We can go to McDonald's when we're done. Yeah, that's when we save money, right, Ernie? Yeah. Win-win situation. Be creative. If you get to the root of the question, ask your boss, do you have enough time? Because sometimes people ask you to do stuff, and because they don't have any understanding of they can do it themselves. When you give questions and say, do you realize how far? Does somebody ask you to give them a cup of coffee? You say, okay. Don't say okay. Just say, do you realize how far the kitchen is from where we are? It's about 2 feet. You think you can do that? And you just got to question people so they can know how silly, or they can know why, how it sounds, the questions and things they're asking you to do. If you really don't want to do it, question them, man. Be creative and get to the root of the problem. Then the root of the problem might be, okay, Johnny, I'm sorry, Johnny, I asked you to get me a cup of coffee, and I'm sorry, man. My feet hurt. I hurt my foot yesterday. Then you can say, is there any reason why you want me to get you a cup of coffee, sir? Then you say, so John, thank you for asking me that question. My foot hurt my foot yesterday, and it's swollen. I really don't want to get. That makes sense. You're getting to the root of the problem. Then that way you want to help people. Then you say yes if you really want to do it. Then if you still want to do it, you still have the option to say no. Sorry, sir. You'll have to get the attendant to go get you coffee because I'm not a gopher. I'm not anybody's slave. You have the right, and it opens up options for you. Okay, so I wanted to bring you this today to let you people, like my people, know that you don't have to say yes to everything somebody asks you, and that you can say no, and you can say no from a positive, uh, position. Okay, you can say no, and what happens is all too often we say no, and we say no, and it puts us in a negative position. No, and we be like no. Now, when you say no and you really want to say no, you really don't want to do it, be positive. No. And move on. Let your no be no. Okay? And move on with your life. Because it's on them. They're asking you to do something for them. Right? You don't have to do it if you don't want to do it. Don't feel guilty. And don't feel like you're trying to be mean to that person. Cruel. They're asking you to do something. Go out of your way to help them. Sometimes you don't want to do it. And it's okay. All right. Don't let nobody twist your arm, make you do something. Don't let anybody put guilt trips on you. You know you shouldn't do that. No, I didn't want to do it. And I have a right to say no and move on. Okay, that's it. All right, man. So I'm gonna go over these 4 things we talked about first, and then we're gonna hit the train. Okay, you with me? You with me, GP? You with me, GP? Let's go. All right. So we talked about today how you can understand what you want before you say no. Understand, because if you don't understand what you want, you wind up saying yes because you really know whether you want to do it or not, and then the other person's going to keep on pestering you, and they will influence you to say yes. Be clear, man. Clear your communication. Don't be wishy-washy. I don't know you. I don't know you. Next thing you know, then I'm pest you, and you say, yeah, I do. And you really didn't want to do it. When you came down, when the rubber reached the road, when the rubber meets the road, the bottom line, you didn't want to do it. But they pest you so much because you wasn't clear to them, and you did it. Number 3, don't say you're sorry, man. Come on, man. Look here, man. Are you a grown man or are you a boy? Are you a grown woman or are you a girl? Huh? I'm not talking to some kids. Look here, you grown people, right? We all grown, right? You don't have to be sorry for nothing, man. You don't have to be sorry for nothing. You don't want to do it, just say no. Okay? And don't put nothing in front of it. Don't put nothing back. I'm sorry, but I don't want to. No. I'm sorry, but no. No. You don't have to do that. Say no. Nothing before, nothing after. And if now they question you, why you say no, I just say no. I don't want to do it. That's it. And move forward. Okay, because the more you yin yang, chat, then the next thing you know, you're doing what you don't want to do. Say no. All right, last one. I talked about offer some option. You want to, whenever you say no to somebody, you want to actually, and they really pestering you, offer them some options. You know, say, and you want to get to the root of the problem, offer them some options. Say, John, did you know the paper machine was right down the street there, and you know you can walk and get it? Did you know that you had the freedom to do? You're not required to stay at the desk, John. You know, and you ask me to go get that paper, and you're not required to stay at the desk. Did you know that, John? I said, no. John says, oh, thank you, sir. I didn't know that. I thought when we got this job, they didn't want us to get it from the desk, like this to go to the rest. But you mean I can go to the paper myself? Yeah, John, you can go get it. Yeah. See, you've liberated him because he didn't understand. He didn't have no knowledge of that you get to. It's a win-win situation. You didn't lose a friend. You gained some more value to his life. Okay, are you with me, GP? Did I gain some value? Did I put some value in your life for you today? As we talked about when to say no and when and to mean it too. Did I give you some value today? I hope so. It is my desire that I give you some value when I bring these topics. Okay? You know what we say. We're here to educate you, to inform you, and to inspire you on the things of the Philippines and in the whole wide world. Okay? That's what we do. Hey, let's go. All right, y'all ready to ride train? That's all I got for you. Y'all ready to ride train? Look, you ready to ride? Hey, look here. Y'all ready to ride train? Look at. Y'all ready, man? Hey, I'm ready. Let's go. Excuse me a minute, please. Excuse me a minute. When I talk loud, I gotta get sit. It's okay. Thank you. That's good. One more, please. Thank you. Good to the last drop. Y'all know what that is, right? Maxwell, but that's not Maxwell. That's just a slogan. This is Copico Coffee Blanco, best out here in the Philippines. Okay, all right, y'all ready? Let's go. People get ready. But there's a train that's coming. Don't need no ticket. Just get on board or needed love. Ooh, say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. Just get on board. Get on board. All aboard. Yeah, man. What I said, toot, you said all aboard. Toot, toot. Toot, toot. When I said all aboard, you said toot, toot. All aboard. All aboard. All aboard. Yeah, man. Y'all ready to ride a little train, man? Y'all ready for the roll call? Are you ready for the roll? Y'all know what the roll call is, right? Roll call when I go down the list and see who was on the train today. Who got a ticket to ride? You don't need no ticket, man. Just take the ticket and tear it up. You don't need no ticket. All you got to do is have some L to the O to the B E in your heart. That's how you do, man. And you can ride. You don't need no montage. You just need some love in your heart. And if you don't have but a little bit of love in your heart, when you get on the train, we're going to give you some more love, baby. You're going to be well taken care of. We give you joy, peace, happiness, strength, power, wealth, everything you need, baby. Prosperity, everything you need in your life, you can find on the love train. On the love train. We're riding the love train. Y'all ready? Let's go. I got to find out who the first man up in his house, who got to be roughing up, toughen up, buffed up, and be the first man in his house. Who that is? Who that said he's going to be? I need to know. I want to know. I got to know who that is. Who that? Who that is? Okay, y'all. I will drill down here and find out who that is. Okay, hold up. Stream y'all, don't mess me now. Come on, stream y'all. Leave me alone now. Leave me alone. Hold up. Okay, I messed up. Okay, let's go. Hold on. Okay, I gotta find out. Okay, y'all, give me a minute. I gotta drill down here. And Lisa D ain't here. She here, but she being a minute. Okay, here we go. All right, stream y'all. Look, there's the best picture, y'all. Okay, I gotta find out who the first man. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta say, I take that back. I have to change my terminology now. I have to always or try to say who is the first person up in his house. I know, because sometimes it be a lady and no, I don't want to be shady, so I have to say person, okay? Because sometimes it could be a lady, and then sometimes it could be a man. So I have to say person, okay? We want to find out who the first person up is in his house. I got to know. Let's go. Who we got? Look. Freddie Mason. What's up, Perry Mason? Perry Mason, Lady D. Your friend me made number one today in his house. Perry Mason, he said, hey man. She did say you ain't got no case today. That's why you made it first. He said, you know, I ain't never lost a case. That's why I'm here today. Yeah. Brandon Mason, man, look at Brandon. You did it, man. You did it right, Ty long and strong. You the first man up in there. The number one honcho, man. You are number one, and you all by yourself. Number one is a lonely number. You hear me? You hear me, Perry Mason? It's a lonely number, and you when you at the top, man, ain't nobody up there but you. You got to be strong. You got to be long, and you can't worry about people with you when you're number one. You have to be the leader. You have heard. You've been in the military. You know what a point man. You're the point man. You know what a point man does, right? Point man is the leader of the pack. And when something bad happened to the team, the point man take the hit because he said, "I'm tough enough. I'm rough enough. I'm buffed up enough to take a hit for the team." So, Betty, you gonna take a hit for the team, okay? It's okay with you, man. I love it. He got the winning mentality. Point man always have the winning mentality because they toughen up, buffing up. Then when they see trouble, they know how to avoid that trouble, and they can tell their team, "Look out, go to that." And they just that's how the point man is. They're leaders, and Frederick is a leader, man. He's the number one honcho in his house. And man, I'm so happy for you, Frederick. You've been the number one before, but you haven't been it in a while. So this is a good thing. You're making some changes in your life. You're making some changes, man. And it's all right, man. Good to see. He said, "Good evening, Bobby." Hey, good evening to you, Frederick. Good evening to you, sir. Perry Mason never lost a case. Good to see you, Frederick. Congrats to you. Much, much more number ones wishing you in the future. Let's go. Who we got? Number two. Crookball number two. Crookball number two. Crookball number two. Crookball said, what say you, Bobby D? Hey, man, you know what we say, right? We are blessed and highly flavored and highly favored of the Lord. Okay. Look, okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this opportunity to introduce you to a young lady who has impressed me from the time I met her until right now. She's always looking out for my best interest. She has my best interest at heart 95% of the time. And
not 100. Not one.
Okay. 99.9. Okay. But yeah, and she's been good to me, man. When people are good to you, you always want to think good of them, and you always want to try to help them. So I commend Lisa D because putting up with Bobby D, hey, you better be on point when you deal with me because I'm gonna get on your last nerve. I was looking, man, you all right? I said, you don't talk to me. I'm gonna get on you. And Lisa D put up with me, man. She put up with all my hard talk sometimes. But then again, I put up with her. You don't know Lisa D. Lisa D, she had lights on the screen. When we get out the screen, what you say, man?
Let's go.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Lisa D. Her name is Lisa D. My wife, Lisa D. Bernardo Dix, Tuba Queen. Hail to the Queen. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Lisa D, what's up, Lisa D? How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I just get through my exercise.
Okay, she's exercising every day now. We have an exercise bike. She likes to do that. I walk. I haven't walked in a couple of days because I've been tired up, but I'm starting my walking back tomorrow. But she's consistent with her 5-minute exercise.
It's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing. Eventually.
I did more than 5 minutes.
Today?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's eventually increasing it more and more. That's good, Lisa D. I'm happy for you. I applaud you, and I want to encourage you to keep on doing what you're doing. Okay? Oh, Lisa, what are you doing, girl? I'm talking to you. I'm interviewing you with the people, and she got to drink some water, y'all. She got a little itch in the throat, a little scratchy throat. But you get Crook Mom, man. It's been ow. Excuse me, y'all. Oh my goodness. I hit my knee. Oh man, I hit my bad knee. I got a bad knee. I hit my bad knee on the desk. Ooh, sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry, man. But that hurt. Ooh, you ever move and hit your knee unexpectedly? Ooh, boy, it hurt. It's still hurting right now. But I'm gonna be a trooper. Cool, Mom. Thank you so much, man. Your number.
Went to my nose because of you.
She was drinking water, y'all. And the water went inside her nose because she heard me say, she's like, I'm sorry for that, Lizzie. Well, Crook Mark, congratulations to you, man. You've been Crook Mark has did almost a 180. He used to be last, caboose. Now he's top, almost top every day. Yesterday he was like 3 or 2. The day before that he was number 1. And I'm happy for you, man. It's all I always like to see people moving on up. Like George, and ain't nobody told you it was gonna be easy. Just like George and Weezy. You remember that George and Weezy? They were moving on up like George and Weezy. Ain't nobody told you it's gonna be. It ain't easy when you're number 1. It ain't even when you're striving to be number 1, because you have to make what sacrifices, man. Yeah, you have to sacrifice. You had to sacrifice to get to be number 2 today. Yeah, something else you want to do. You said, "Nah, I want to be number 1. I want to be number 2. I got to be in there." And you put that down to get here. So thank you, man. I appreciate that, Crook Ma, for being consistent and trying to be on the show, showing up with us. Hey, man, it's a good thing. Thank you so much for being number 2. And you know what I got to say to you, right? I hate to say this, man, but number 2 just won't do. I'm sorry, man. I had to tell everybody. Let's go. Round train, Bob D. Lizzie, One Nation.
What's up?
Murphy Hayes, number 3 man in the house. Number 3 in the house.
That's
What's up, Murphy? He said, "Hi there, everybody. I made it. I'm number 3. I ain't no wannabe." Murphy Hayes has been number 1. He had the record on the show, y'all, for being the number 1 honcho. He's been the number 1 more than anyone, man or woman, on this show. And I don't think everybody, I think she may be getting close to your record, but I don't think she beating you yet. So it's good to see you, Murphy, number 3.
You know what? They have the same time.
Who?
Frederick Mason, Crook Mark, and Murphy Hayes.
All on the same time?
Yeah,
okay,
926.
All right, then. We have a freeway tie, and there's no seconds behind that. So you all came in on the same train. You clocked in together. So I guess, you know what, y'all? It's a 3-way tie. I can't break the tie. So everybody, we got 3 number 1s in the house today. I'm sorry, man, but Lisa D just brought that to my attention. What's the time in the came in? What time?
9:26.
Okay, all you guys clocked in at 9:26 p.m. Filipino time. There's no seconds, milliseconds, or anything behind that. So that means we have a what? 3-way tie. Murphy Hayes, we got Crook Mark, and we got
Sorry, Frederick.
They still number 1. I mean, we have a 3-way tie. All you guys are number 1. And sometimes we have 3-way tie. We had a 3-way tie like what, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. Anyway, this is another 3-way tie, and I congratulate. That shows that this is a very competitive field. Everybody's competitive. Competition is good, man. It brings the best out of you. So keep on keeping on. All you guys are number 1 in our book. Okay, let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Crook Mark. He said, "What's going on, Freddie Mason? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya." You stop. Don't charge me. Don't remember yesterday, Lisa D? This is an inside joke with her. I can't tell y'all what's going on this side. But she know yesterday. But let's go. Rod Trey Bobby. Rod Trey Bobby Lizzie. Markel, what's up, Markel in the house? Markel in the house. Markel. What's up, Markel? He said, "Hello, all. Have a great day and night." Thank you so much, Markel. Appreciate you, man. Markel is back home in Arizona, man. He trying to get prepared to go back to Medellin because it's open up now. The lockdown is over. So he said, "Look at here. I'm getting ready to sky up, getting back to my second home." Good to see you, Markel. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Crook Mark. He said, "What's going on, Murphy Hayes? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see ya." Round train, Frederick Mason. He said, "Crook Mark, what's going on, my brother? I'm glad to see you. We all made number 1 today, and tomorrow ain't gonna be like that, right?" Yeah. Mary Terry, what's up? He said, "When all else fails, you can depend on Love Train to brighten your day." Toot. Yeah. Thank you so much, Terry. Hey, man, we try, man. We try to bring some enthusiasm. We try to bring some love. We try to bring some power. We try to bring some peace. We try to bring some joy, happiness, to lift you up out of your depression, to lift you up out of your doubt. Sometimes, you have a bad day. I have a bad day sometimes. But when I get on the show, my bad day is gone over. I'm a good day now because that's what I do. I got to bring it to you. Right, tight, long, and strong. Let's go. Round train, Bobby. Quote Mark. He said, hey, retired and happy. Mark here. How you doing, my brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Murphy Hayes. He said, hello, sir. Quote Mark. How you doing, man? Y'all came in number one, man. I'm so happy, man. Y'all, you happy today? Yeah, happy. Let's go. Roger. Quote Mark. He said, better than I deserve, my brother. Hey, we all, there go I, except for what? The grace of God. We are living in the grace of God, and we are here because of the grace of God, and we are thankful for what he did for us. Right? Amen. Let's go. Right train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, congratulations, Freddie, number one. You all number one. You all number one. We got 3 number one today, y'all. Right train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Quote Mark. He said, let's get those likes up, my people. Everybody hit the like button for one time. 1, 2, 3, to the fire. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I need some enthusiasm. 1, 2, 3, to the fire. Let's go. Hey, y'all. When you see us say chichipaya, that means hit the like button. And it can mean a whole lot of other stuff. We have a lot of words on the train that only people on the train know. So if you're new to the train, you might not know what chichipaya means. So every now and then, Lisa D and I have to explain it. Isn't that right, Lisa D?
Yeah.
And what does tuba mean, Lisa D? You know they call Lisa D the tuba queen.
Alcohol.
What?
Alcohol.
Last call for alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of alcohol is it?
Coconut alcohol.
Coconut. Okay. Actually, it's wine. Coconut wine. They make it from coconuts, and they say Lisa D likes that tuba. But she's just as a jokey joke. She'll even drink. Let's go. Round trip, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Frederick Mason. What's up, Frederick? He said, sir, hey, what it do, my rich brother? Rich, all my bluebirds in the house. Say, hoorah. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Not that one.
What you doing? Are you messing me up?
No, I hit the wrong button.
You don't mess with me. When I get on the road, man, I don't want to mess me up. I got to go back and unroll. Okay. Murphy Hayes, he said, did you buy out? Did you buy it? Done. Thank you so much for hitting that like button, Murphy. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right, let's go, Lizzie. Don't mess up this. Hey, man, when I get on the road, I don't like nobody slowing me down. Okay. Terry Fleming in the house. Terry Fleming in the house doing the right, tight, long, and strong. Donation to the nation. He said, time to show some love. Toot. Thank you so much, Terry. Hey, y'all see what he did? He showed some love. That's how he showed his love. We appreciate you, Terry Fleming. Appreciate you, man. Hey, we got to do a dance for Terry now. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. The hardest working man in the business. I feel good. Thank you so much, Terry Fleming. Appreciate the donation, man. You're much appreciated. Much love to you, my brother. Keep on keeping on.
To you.
Keep on keeping on, Terry. Good to see you, man. Ride train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Crook Park. He said, what's going on, Blue Ridges? And Blue Ridge crew. All my Blue Ridges in the house say, hoorah. Everybody doing good, man. Ride train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Under a groove. Who we got? Frederick Mason. What's up, Frederick? He said, retired and happy. Same to you, bro. Same to you, sir. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. See, all my people reach out to everybody they know. We are like brothers and comrades, because we have the same philosophy in life. Each one teach one, each one reach one, support one another in brotherly love, kindness, and we share information, and we help each other make it in this thing we call what? Life. Ride train by Murphy Hayes. He said, it's all good, my ranch brother. All good. Let's go. Ride train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Lordy Mays, 85.
What's up, Lordy Angel?
Yeah, we got an angel in the house. Y'all know we got but those of you that don't know, whenever we have a female in the house, we call her an angel. She's a member of Bobby's angel. And so whenever we see an angel come on, we do our angel song. And Lisa D made this song up just for our wonderful, beautiful angels. Can you sing the song, please, Lisa D?
I can sing if you will sing also.
Yeah, you sing song. I'll sing what you call it. Let's go.
1, 2, 3. A.
You trying to wait on?
See?
I'm waiting on you. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Angel in the house, angel in the house, angel, angel, angel in the house. Woo! What's up, Lord of May? 85. What's up? She said, "Hello, everyone. A pleasant afternoon to each and every one of you. Every one of us. Toot toot. Chichipaya. Hello, Bobby D and Queen Lisa D. How's your day going?"
That's
Hey,
King. Hello, King
our
Bobby.
day is going wonderful. We had a good day today. I got a lot of things done. What I'm not, I haven't, I'm very behind on one thing. That's my email. I'm backed up big time. But in the next few days, I plan to clear out all of my emails and get caught up. Now, oh, I wanted to share this with you guys. This is my 14th day. Can you say 14 days with me? 14 days, man, of live broadcasts consecutively without missing a day. 14. I've broken a record. My previous record for consecutive days was 13. And this is a record breaking, record setting day for Bobby D and Lisa D. And we come to you strong. It takes a lot. You guys don't know. Some of you may know, some of you may not. But it takes a lot of energy, power, a lot of planning and wherewithal to bring you a show every day and a consecutive basis without a break in between. So I wanted to do this to see how long I could go and how strong I could go. And guess what? I'm gonna keep on keeping on. Let's go. Roger, Bobby, Lizzie. Freddie Mason, what's up, Freddie? He said, another beautiful day, Crook. Well, hey, man, I'm having a good day out here in Florida, man. We doing good. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in North Carolina right now. Roger, Bobby, Lizzie, what nice?
Terry Fleming.
What's up, Terry? He said, Sir Mason, you punched them
In
in
the nose.
you punched them in the nose this time. Number one. Hey, we got 3 number ones. Roger, Bobby, Lizzie, one nation.
Murphy Hayes. He said, hello, retired and happy.
See,
Markel?
everybody reaching
How
out
are
to
you,
Markel.
sir?
Markel is one of our regulars on the show. He's been with us since we started doing live broadcasts. Markel had his own show for a while doing the veteran stuff, and he eventually come back. And we highlighted him on once a month, and hopefully we'll get that back together again. We will see. Ryan Train, Bobby Lazy, One Nation, Crookmore. What's up, Crookmore? He said, hello there, lovely Lordy May. How you doing, my dear? Lordy May. She said, congrats, Sir Freddie Mason, for being top on our love train. On the love train. Congrats. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation on the
Drew. Dale Daniel. Hello. He's from Facebook.
Hi.
He said, it is hard when you think you are in love with a Filipina girl.
Hi, Dale. Good to see you, man. Thank you for joining us on our love train today. We're so happy to have new faces. I haven't seen you before, so I want to say thank you. If I've already seen you before.
He's always here.
Okay.
He's from Facebook.
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad you showed up. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. It's hard when you think you are in love with that Filipino girl. Yes, it can be very difficult when you think you're in love with her and then sometimes she's not in love with you. That's where the difficulty comes in. And you have to discern. There are ways you can find out if she's really loving you or is she playing you, you know? And if you watch my videos, I go over a lot of things. One of the keys, David, is to know her body language. Yeah, body language, man.
Culture.
How she acts to you, reacts to you when you say things to her. Is she looking at you eye to eye contact? You know, that means that she's into you. You're into that. If you're talking to her and she's looking down at the desk, or she doing what it is, that means she's really not caring for you. I mean, you know, things like that you can tell. And then how she responds to your questions. You know, if she gives you some open-ended, I don't know, you know, and she don't act like she's interested. There's some issues, man. But if you really love her in spite of all of that, then you have to keep on working with her until she responds to you. If she's not responding to you, then it's a one-way street. And you don't want to be in a one-way love affair. You have to cut that loose. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, Frederick Mason. He said, hey, Terry Fleming, I tried this morning. Hey, he tried it, man. He did it. He did that thing. He did it, man.
He didn't have a case today.
He said he didn't have a case on his docket today. And I no cases on the schedule. So he said, hey, I ain't got no cake today. I won't be no one. And he did the thing, man. Right to everybody, at least he one nation. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, what it be like, Terry Fleming? How you doing, buddy? Right to everybody, at least he one nation. I died. Woo.
Murphy Hayes, he said, hello, RDB. How are you, ma'am?
Learn to be, learn to be, learn to be 85. Let's go. Roger. Freddie Mason. He said, hello, Angel. Learn to be 85. How are you, Angel lady? My dear. I am.
Terry Fleming. Go. Hello, beautiful angels of the Love Train world, the Wrench brothers, and the rest of the Love Train riders. Toot, toot.
Toot, toot. Let's ride, baby. We're going to ride this train till we can't ride no more. All righty, let's go. Terry Fleming. He said, hello.
No.
You got to get.
No. I did it. Okay, Anthony Liggins, what's up?
Anthony Liggins, what's up, Anthony? How you doing, my brother? Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. He said, hey, Bobby and Lisa D, riding love train on the in the Philippine Connection, Bobby D. Oh, you're in the Philippine Connection. Okay, thank you, man. Guys, we got a
it's on Facebook.
Guys, we got a fan page called Philippines Connection. I would appreciate it if everybody just liked the page. And on the page, we give you things about the Philippines, things about the USA. There's a lot of helpful videos on how to do things. Just a variety of things that you would want to look at and see. We keep you interested and keep you coming back. Once a day, I refresh the page. I do that myself, or Lisa D will do it. But we got to refresh it. We didn't get a chance to refresh, but we'll refresh it tonight before we go to bed. But yeah, a lot of good information there, man. You want to learn about the Philippines? Get like that Philippines Connection page. We find a lot of information. He says, hey, Bobby D. Lisa, riding a love train from the Philippines Connection. Bobby D, the hardest working man in show business. Thank you so much. Hey, I try to do my thing. It's our 14th day. So there's some truth to that. It takes a lot of energy to do 14 days of live show.
I think you did it 30 days in one month.
30 days?
Yeah, you didn't?
Huh?
You didn't?
I don't think I've done 30 days yet. Have I?
I think
When?
so.
When did I do?
Yeah.
I ain't done 30 days yet.
I think you did it straight.
This hasn't been. No, I took a break. We had a break before I did this. I had 3 days off. We had 3 days off, remember? Then we did this. So guys, she's confusing everybody. We didn't do a 30 day. This is only 14 days. Last time I did a 13 day, and I said, well, I'm going to try to beat that record. So this is my record setting breaking day. This is my 14th day straight. And eventually, my goal is to do what?
No.
She don't want it to happen.
You need to rest.
My goal is to do 30 days straight. I may try for it next month, or I may try for it the next month. I don't know. But when I get there, man, I'm going to be stronger and I'm going to be longer. When I get through that, I don't want nobody to say nothing to me, because I would have been to the mountaintop and came back down. Let's go. Ride train, Freddie Mason. Ride train. He said, all aboard, toot toot. Good morning, good evening, love train. Good evening, good morning to you too, Freddie. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Ride train, Bobby Lee, one Anthony Liggins. He said, James Brown got nothing on you, brother. Hey, James Brown is one of my number one entertainers in the world, man. I was a kid, man. You can believe that. I was a kid. I was about maybe 8 or 9, something like that. Anyway, my uncle took me to a James Brown concert live, man. It was in Charleston, South Carolina, and we have an auditorium. It was called County Hall, and that place was packed to the max. I was in the middle, and then I wasn't that big, man. I had to get up on the seat because everybody was standing up. I got up on the seat. I saw James Brown, man. He came out there. He did the split, man, and then he did it on. He got it on the good foot, man. He started the center stage. Went one side stayed on the foot. He came back on the other foot. And everybody went crazy, man. I could see that like in my mind like it was yesterday. And ever since then, I've been a James Brown fanatic. Okay, let's go. Round James Bobby Lizzie for the nation. John
Big John
in the house. Big John in the house. Big John in the house. Woo, what's up, Big John? He said, good evening, Bobby Lizzie. Hey, we doing good, John. Good to see you. Good to see you. Round James Bobby Lizzie, one nation. Lonnie May, 85. What's up, Lonnie? She said, hello, all gentlemen here. Sir Murphy Hayes, Sir Frederick Mason, Crook Mark, Sir Terry Fleming, and retired and happy. How's your, I'm sorry, you knew my voice. How is your day going? Hope all of you are doing well and blessed. Keep safe all. Thank you so much, Laura Bay. She's wishing everybody a good day and they be blessed. And she wished that they keep safe. All those
You too,
stuff.
Arnie.
Yes, you same to you, Larnie. We appreciate that. Those things we like to hear good stuff, and it's positive stuff. That's how we do on the train. We support each other in love. Hmm? Brotherly and powerful love, man. Love makes the world go round. Let's go. Roger, everybody, Lee, what? Check, baby, Mason. What's up? He said, what's going on, John Thomas? How you doing, buddy? All right? Mark, Cook Bar. He said, what say you, big John Thomas? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Roger, John Thomas. He said, good morning, good afternoon, or evening to the love train, to the love train, to the love train. Roger, Lonnie Mae. She said, I'm doing good, Sir Frederick Mason. Thanks, sir. Here, we're just listening. I hear you. I hear you. And when you listen, if you listen, you will learn. And if you listen and you learn, then you will not burn. And that right. Round trip, I really do one nation. Who we got? Jerry Blazy, Sir Murphy. Smiling early and easy, brother. I hear you, man. Hey, I'm telling you, man, it's very important. It's a very important topic we brought today to let everybody know it's okay to say no. And that rhyme. It's okay to say no. Okay. And when you say no, don't be no wishy-washy. No, no, and be scared to say. Say, look here. What he said? Can you go to the store for me? No. And you look them in the eye. Don't look down and say no. No. Be positive. Look here. Can you go to the store for me? No. And go on about your business. Say it quick, short, to the point. Go on about your business. You answer the question. You're not required to give them no explanation. You're not required to put I'm sorry, but no. You're not required to put no I'm sorry in the back of it. You're not required to say no and I'm sorry. You're not putting I'm sorry in the back. Say no and move on about your business. Don't miss a whole bunch of words with no. That's it. You let your no be no and let your yes be yes. Let's go. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, tooty toot toot. Tooty toot toot. All aboard. Let's ride this train, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's do it. Tooty toot 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 toot. Let's toot toot tooty toot toot toot. I'm sorry. Let's go. Lordy May. She said, hi, Sir John Thomas. How's your day at work? Are you doing well? Also, hope your day is great and blessed, Sir John Thomas, my dear. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Big John, Frederick Mason, Crookmark, good morning to you. I am well today. Glad to hear that, Big John. Murphy Hayes riding the love train with Bobby D and Lisa D. Murphy Hayes, yeah. It happened to the kid too. My lollipop got sucked right off. The stick trying to help never again. I learned my lesson.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, women, Filipinas, and just women in general will lick you dry. They will. I'm talking about the lollipop. When I say lollipop, man, they treat you like a lollipop. And what do you do to a lollipop? Until you got all the sweetness out of it, until it's nothing but the stick. It's bitterness. You don't got all the kindness out of them, all the joy out of them, all the sweetness, all the hante out of them, and now you just left with a stick. And so, can a stick do any good? Nah. What do you do when you get to the end of that stick and you got all the sweetness out of it? Throw it away. And that's what she do with a lot. That's what the Filipinos do with a lot of foreign men. They use you, they abuse you emotionally. They got you wrapped up like a puppet on a string, and you all caught up in that love affair. It's a one-sided thing because she ain't loving you. Who's loving who? She ain't loving you. Let's go. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie, One Night, sincerely. Good
morning. Angel in the house.
Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Woo! What's up, Angel? She said, toot. What?
Nothing. Toot, hail to the Green Angel. A Green Angel.
Okay, Listy, let's read it right. Reading is fundamental. Let's go. Come on, Listy.
Toot, hail to the Queen, Lisa D and King Bobby. How's your day? How's everyone here in the love train, angels, gentlemen?
We're doing good. We're doing good.
We're doing good.
Sincerely, it's so good for you. It was able to drop in today. I think your little boss is going to school online, so it looks like you have to help him.
She sent another video last night.
Oh, really? Okay.
About her little bus.
Okay, she didn't show it to me, so I didn't know. But thank you for the video. Oh, also, Michael Coffey sent me some pictures, man. I'm gonna ask him if he can share pictures. He sent me some pictures of him on his job. He look good with his those what do you call it, fatigues on? Look good.
Nursing
Nursing
uniform.
uniform. Yeah, yeah. He's a cool guy, man. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Sincerely, yeah. He's Sir Freddie Mason. Congratulations, you're on top. Hey, we got 3 on the top today. We salute everybody that's on the top, man, because you made it. You took the time, you broke the time to do what you had to do. And you didn't have to be number one, but you desired it in your heart. And the Lord said, I will grant you, the Lord said in the word, I will grant you all of the what? Desires of your heart. So if you desire to be number one in any endeavor in your life, and you pray about it, and God see you right in the heart, you're gonna get that thing. Lion Train Bobby Lee 1 Nation, John Thomas, what's up? He said, Lion, but God seen her. My work week went pretty well. Good afternoon or evening to you, my dear. Let's go. Ride Train Bobby Lee, Lion May.
Hello, Cici. Sincerely am. How's your day of online school? You mean you doing? I mean, you have an online school?
No, she's her little boss is she's helping him through online school.
Ah.
She's like the tutor. She's tutoring him, helping him because most kids don't do well in online school. Why? Because they don't have good attention. They don't have the long attention span. So they need an adult supervisor to help them along and stay focused as they go through their online study. So that's what she's doing with her little boss. She's helping him, keeping him focused as he goes through his study. Because right now, the virus is out there and a lot of kids have to study. They can't go to the classroom. They're staying home and studying. My grandson is doing online study right now because he's in kindergarten and he can't go to school. He's in Georgia. So my daughter's helping him. So it's a good thing. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie. Mark. He said, hi there, lovely sincerely. Yep. I'm sorry. Why you see there, Lisa D, you messing me up. Hi there, lovely sincerely. Yep. How you doing, my dear? Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie, what nation? Baby. He said, hello, lady angel sincerely. How are you, ma'am?
My dear.
My dear. He said, sincerely. She said, hi, angel. The Arnie mate. Not good, sir. Mark, how was your day? My dear. Murphy Hayes, peace. How are you? My dear. Let's go. Roger Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Frederick Mason. He said,
thank you, Angel. Sincerely. How are you, man?
Paul. He said, hello,
What's
Bobby
up, Paul?
Lisa D made it on the love train. Good to see you, Paul.
Yeah.
He in the middle. Today. Last time he was on the caboose. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Paul. Round train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Murphy Hayes.
Now when I say no, I mean hell, all the way down to the no.
Hey, man. Hey, I don't know what it is, Murphy. When you say no to somebody, they sit there like they're amazed you can say no. You heard me? I said no. You don't want me to say it again? Do I got to spell it to you, man? How do you spell it? N to the N to the O to the O, and then put a hell in front of it. Let's go. Right. One day. Good boy. He said, better than I deserve. Said Liam, I'm doing better than I deserve. Right, yeah. We all are doing better than we deserve because we know we deserve. But thank goodness, but God. Let's go. Crook Mark. He said, your day has not been good, Sincerely. Him? Are you sure? Why? Let's go. Ryan Train Bobby. Crook Mark.
Tired.
Burby, hey, what's up, Burby? Hi. Crook Mark. That's funny, man. I got you, Burby. That's funny. Ryan Train Bobby, Lizzie, Frederick Mason.
Glad you made it on board, Paul. Sister Lamb, woke up early because of online school and you have to focus with the boss for 6 hours.
6 hours.
If it's my son, I could pitch him.
You can't pitch the boss son, because you might lose your job. You don't want to lose your job. Right, everybody needs to
one.
Yeah, just say
Chichapaya.
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you how to do this? Chichapaya. You get it then. Little round trip as Murphy Hayes. Round trip Bobby Lizzie One Nation.
Frederick Mason, Caesar Liam. That's not a fake love.
Round trip Bobby Lizzie Crook Bar. He said, sorry to hear that, Cecilia. I'm so sorry you had to put up with 6 hours of tutoring of a kid that don't want to be tutored. I got you. I got you. Roger about Lizzie one day said, KC. He said, my mother asked me for $1,000 when Trump shut down the government. I almost fainted. He said, then I gave it up. I hate you, man. I hate you, man. You know, sometimes,
Mom
I
is a
mean, but you
mom.
wanted to
Mother
do.
is a mother.
Yeah, a mother's a mother. There's nothing wrong with giving money to your mother if she asks you,
Nothing.
if you have it, and if you want to help her. But yeah, that's a lot of money to get. I see why you're almost famous. Like, okay, mom. I mean, but you know, sometimes you have to tell your mother no. You know, you ever tell your mother or your dad or sisters to no, and they try to come back at you and make you feel guilty. You know, I'm your mama. You only got one mom, son, and you know you're supposed to help me, and I'm old, getting older, and they say all that stuff. And the next thing you know, here you go, mom.
Not even mad. If you said no, then her mother will get mad.
I say to get mad easy, but then they make the put a guilt trip on you by telling you, I'm your mother, and I'm sinning, and you supposed to help me, son, and I birth you into this world, and I need some money, and you can't help me. And then you say, hey, how much you need, mama? I'll give you everything. You exchange. Roger Bobby Murphy, hey, he said, um, he
Casey.
Casey, I know it was hard, but mom, I'd more, she's more than worth it. Yeah, mothers are worth. My mother deceased, so but if she was here, man, my mother and my father's deceased. But if my mother was here, man, and she asked me for some Monte Honte, and I had it, I give it up, because I love my mom. I love my mom, and she sacrificed her life for me. I mean, she worked hard. It was 7 of us, man. 7. Can you imagine a woman trying to work, take care of 7 hungry, eating children every day? And she did that, man. So if she was here today, hey, it's whatever you need, mom. I got it. You got it. That's what I do. Ron Train Bobby Lizzie sincerely help. He said, a man in the military that say no, it's oh la la la, no complain, no explain. Yeah, when you're a military person, you are disciplined. Okay, you have more discipline than just a general population of people, because in the military you are trained to be what? Disciplined. You're trained to follow orders. You're trained to follow procedures, and you're trained to do what's right, tight, long, and strong. So when you tell you, and usually most people that have been in the military will raise their children to be a little bit more organized, a little bit more, yeah, stricter, and a little bit more disciplined than other children. Because my children, man, I was like, you don't believe this, man. I had my kids drilling. I was drilling. We were drilling every day in the summertime. Lisa, do you know? We said, hot, 2, 3, 4, hot, 2, 3, 4, your left, your military left, your left, right, left, right, left, right, left. I tell you, man. Hey, we used to do that in the summertime because our children during the summertime, they get lazy and they get a little crazy. I said, look here. Y'all ain't been doing nothing all day. Let's go. We're gonna hit the street. When we hit the street, man, we march. I put them through some drill. Round train, Bobby Lazy. Paul. He said, when that scammer asks you for 27,000 pesos, only know you for 1 month, say hell to the no, 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 and move on. Yeah, man. Y'all remember Hulk yesterday, man? And everybody tried to school him, but he did the right thing. He should have said no immediately, but he was a little bit. He felt cornered. And that's his phrase. He said, "Bobby D, I feel cornered. I just bought her a broke GoPro because she said she got a vlog, a channel, a vlog. She's a vlog on YouTube, and I bought her a GoPro. And then a few weeks later, she asked me for 27,000 pesos, and I said, I'm a little confused, Bobby. I'm cornered. I don't know. I said, look here, man. You want to be a sugar daddy? He ain't saying nothing there. I said, if you want to be a sugar daddy, man, you like making it rain for women on the internet that you don't know, do it. I said, but if you don't want to be a sugar daddy, tell her no and go on by, let her go. Let her go on by the business. And that's what he should have did, man. I hope he followed through on that. And then, because sometimes if a man is weak when it comes to women, the woman can turn that no into a yes. You know why? Know how she do it? She put on one of these little. She wins an Oscar for being sad. I don't know what I'm doing. And she puts on the greatest act in the world. And next thing you know, we feeling sad. Okay, I'm sorry. I think I'll give it to you when you want it. And so you got to be strong. When you say no, let it go. Say no, move on. I gave you 4 good reasons when to say no, mean it, and how to do it. So if you can't pick up one of them techniques I gave you, you just might well stop dating online. Let's go. Murphy, hey, Roger. He said, my mother never borrowed money from anyone. So when she asked for uh $24, I gave her 300. Okay, yeah, that's right, man. Hey, you want to treat if your mother, you had a good mother, man, and she treated you well, and when she needs something, if you got it, man, give it to her, man. Don't play with your mother, man. Cause she raised you and she praised you. She brought you up with everybody else for putting you down. She lifted you up. She said, "Don't worry about them boys. What they call you. You all right. You my boy. You my good boy. You my son. Don't worry what they play with you. If they don't want to play with you, go on about your business." You know that's the kind of mother you like, Roger. Hart. What's up, How Hart, Charles? Charles Hart. What's up, man? That's my buddy from Facebook, man. How you doing, man? Good to see. Hey, I ain't seen you in a while.
Welcome to our love train.
I ain't seen you in a while, man. You all right, man? Me and Charles, we be talk. We used to be talk like that for a long time. Then all of a sudden, he was gone. I was like, where you at, man? Good to see you, man.
Can I take a break, Mom?
It's a good late evening, Bobby. Good late evening to you, Charles. Good to see you, man. Roger. Hey, don't be a stranger, okay? Don't be crazy and don't get lazy. Okay, let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, Murphy Hayes. He said, now I have no problem saying no. And when they say why, I ask them, what part of no don't you understand? It is the N or the O. Hey, man, I don't know what it is.
Smart answer.
I don't know what it is, man. When you tell people no, they look at you like, what you say? And they be thinking you crazy. They try to put their craziness, right? They're the one that's crazy because they ask you stupid stuff in the first place. But they try to take their craziness, right? And put it on you to make you think that you're the one crazy for saying no to their craziness. I don't know. Let's go. Roger, Bobby, Lazy, One Nation.
Casey.
Murphy, I agree. Normally, my mom would not do that. My sister moved in and influenced mom to rob me and blind. He owe you. So his sister moved in and said, Mom, he owe you. You better give her something because you know you owe my mom. You owe our mom. He owe you, mom, all the time you got him out of jail. And all the time you had to buy him this. He owe you, mom. He's okay, I'll give him one. Round trip, Bobby Lizzie.
Cook Mark.
Murphy, he's a KC. Murphy, always good to hear about mom, though. Yeah, man. If you can help your mom out, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. Some mom ain't worth it. I'm straight up. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If you had a mom and she mistreated you all your life, and you got to the position where you got some money now. All right. Oh, okay.
Oh, see?
I messed with it. I'm sorry, y'all. I messed with our internet cable and it slipped out. Sorry about that. But if you have a mom, man, she mistreated you all that, it's gonna be hard for you find it in the kindness of your heart to give her something. You know, because you're gonna be like, I remember what you did to me, mom, how you called me on them names. And mom, I don't know if I can give it to you, mom. But you got to pray about that and let God break that spirit of unforgiveness off of you because the lady is still your mother. Biologically, she brought you into this world. Okay? And you still have to respect her for, if nothing else, for the fact that she brought you in this world. Okay? Round train, Bobby, Lizzie, One Day, Crook Mark. Again, that's funny, Murphy. Round train, Bobby, Murphy, hey. He said, oh, wow. See, Casey, I hate you, man.
Frederick Mason, he said, Casey, if I cut off my mom's got it, unless there's a problem out of our control, drugging or drinking is a no, but something she needs to help her calm it down.
Yeah, you know, a lot of our mothers and a lot of our fathers, some of us came up in families where they were big drinkers, they were big gamblers, and it's hard to give them money and you know they're just going to drink it up. And some of them had drug addicts. They were drug addicts. It's hard to give mom and pop money. Well, you know, all they're going to do is drink it up or gamble it up or shoot it up in the arm. You know, like, nah. I would say, what you need it for, mom? And I knew she had a problem. I was like, what you need it for? He said, I want to buy me some food. I said, okay, don't worry about it. I get you some taco. Go tell me what you need. That's how you're doing when you got parents that have addictions and like alcohol and drugs and all that kind of stuff or gambling. That's how you do. You don't give them money, but you still help find a way to help in another way. Ron Train Bobby, Herbert,
Frederick
hey,
Mays.
he said, Frederick Mason. You said that doggone thing, man. You got it down, son. Ron Train Bobby, Lizzie.
Casey, Murphy's. My mom want money for Christmas, Mother's Day, all the holidays, and I budget 3,000 a year. But my sister put a bee in her bonnet. We owe you more, mom. Wow.
Okay, so sometimes it's like that, man. Sisters and brothers try to make you. They try to make you give more than what you should, but they ain't doing their part. See, they're not doing their part, but they're gonna make sure you do yours and more. So that happens sometimes in families. Round train, body, Lizzie, one nation.
Frederick Mason. The end to the old means no, no, no way.
Oh,
Forget it.
forget it. Yeah. Hey, man. That's sometimes. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. When you don't want to do it, don't fool nobody like you want to do it and say okay, and you really in your heart you don't want to do it. Be honest and be true to yourself and be true to that person. Don't be fake. Don't be phony. If you don't want to do it, say no. And you don't have to give them no excuses in the front. Say no. And if they come back to you, what you mean? Why are you gonna give me? I need that money for my insurance. Listen, I said no. And move on. That's all you got to do, man. Be strong with it, walk off. That's what I do. Round train Bobby Lizzie One Nation.
Sincerely am, Sir Casey. If it comes to your mom and your family, especially today, even my family, they badly needed financial help. We don't say no.
Okay, let me talk about this for a second. And that's a good point. A lot of OFWs, when I say OFWs, for those of you that don't know, overseas overseas Filipino workers. They go overseas and they work for money and they send the money back home to their families. And so what happens a lot of times, guys, Filipinos have family here and they work and they send money, but the family does what? They take advantage of the Filipinos overseas foreign workers.
Some others.
Well, I know what I mean. All of them. I say some, not all, but a lot of them take advantage of the Filipinos, and they say, "I want money for this, want money," and they don't want to work. They just want them to send the money. They don't want to do nothing, and they just living it up, living it up, living it up. And the more the overseas Filipino workers send money, the more they want, the more they keep asking. So you have to set limits, and you have to set limitations on some of them. You don't want to send money to them and they're not just splurging it and not doing the right things with it. You got to make sure that they're doing appropriate things with it before you send them anything. That's my suggestion. Ryan Train Bobby Lacey, Lord of A, what's up? What's up? She said, Philippine culture and tradition, you can't say no to your loved ones if they need to, especially emergency. Oh, no, emergencies are different. If you have emergencies and you know it's a valid emergency, anybody with common sense would need to help. If you have the ability to help, that's whether you're Filipino or you're American, German, whatever. If you have the ability to help in an emergency situation, do so. If you don't have the ability, then you can't. But yeah, if you got the ability, if there's emergency, you should give it up. Ryan Train, Bobby, Lizzie.
Terry Edwards, what's up? What's up, Bobby T and Lisa T?
We doing
Hello.
good, man. Good to see Terry. It was a number one the other day, man, about 3 or 4 days ago. Terry said, I ain't playing, man. I'll be number one. KC.
Sincerely am. Oh, I agree, but something was off. They both get SSS checks. All bills are paid off. Is paid off. Found out sis was buying land in the hood. I checked. Wow.
Public records. Oh, wow. So she was buying land in the hood. And she didn't want to give
using your money.
Probably could be using his money, mom money too. You never know. You got to be careful, man. You want to make sure you're giving mom and pop money for the right reasons. But if they're not being sincere about what's going on, then you got to back off. Say, look here, I'm not just gonna give you money and you turn around and give it to my sister and she buy land. That's not right. That's using me. You got to speak up for yourself. Round train, Bobby Lizzie.
Our face. Casey, you may have told your sister to mind her own business. I had a sister like that. I told her, I love you, but mind your own business.
You have to do that, man. I have to tell. Well, I get along with my people, most of the time. But sometimes I don't care who it is. It could be your aunt, could be a brother. You have to tell them, look, man, You my family and everything, but this is my business. You got to stay out of this one, okay? Because let me do this. I got this. I got this. That's how you got to do. And you got to be direct. You can't beat around the bush about it. And when they get your message, they're gonna leave you alone. Ryan Train Bobby Lizzie One Nation.
Sincerely am. I have to support my mom monthly, not an obligation, but I have to.
Right, I understand sincerely. Your mother has no ability to make her work. She's probably elderly, and you're the only one that she can look to help her. And so you don't think it's an obligation. You don't look at it as an obligation. You just something that, and that's guys. Look, you hear what she said? She said what? I don't think it's an obligation, but I what have to. They feel compelled to do that. That's just a Filipino cultural way. They compelled to take care of the parents if they have the money to do so. And most Filipino girls, from children on up, in their mind, when I get up, when I get graduate, take care of my parents, take care of my parents. That's all the children think about, helping their parents. And it continues from the time they're graduate from high school or until they get in their teenage, until they elderly. They always want to take care of parents, take care of parents. That's how to be. That's how Lisa D was.
But some others, after they graduated, they will get
They don't
pregnant.
give nothing.
No, they don't
But
get work.
the good girls, the good Filipinos is the one that want to take care. The bad Filipinos, the one they want to look for the mom to help them. Now, the boys are a little bit different than the girls. The boys, I have found that the boy Filipinos, they don't help the parents as much as the girls do. But the girls will work their fingers to the bone to take care of mom and pop. Ryan James Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Martha Hayes.
He said, don't let anyone send you on a guilt trip. Yeah, man, they do that. Moms usually do that a lot. Mom and pops usually do that a lot. I struggle with you, and you can't lend me some money. You can't give me your money. I had a hard time. I worked night and day to keep a roof over your head and put food on the table for you, and you can't give me $100 when I need it. Next thing you know, here you go, mom, 500. Because you done put the guilt trip on. Round train body lazy. So say it in. Chichapaya. Lord, everybody hit the like button for me one time. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. Hit the like button, please, y'all. Hit the like button. Let's go.
Paul, enjoy my coffee right now. Good French dark roast. What's that?
Nice. Nice and strong. So good. Thank you so much, Paul. He's drinking his coffee, and we need to have Michael coffee because we need some coffee. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Frederick Mason. Casey, that's a different story. They were double teaming you on that.
Man, that's what happens a lot of times. When you grow up in a family and you have brothers and sisters, uh, they try to bring you back in the past and put guilt trips on you about the past, and then you feel bad. But you know what? I'm like this, man. The past is the past. That's over. You can't hold that stuff on against me that happened in the past. This is now. I'm done with that. Maybe I messed up in the past and y'all had to help me, but it's over now, Casanova. Let's move forward. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, Lonnie.
Correct, CC Sister Alien. We need for that. We need to for what they gave us. We want us to bring it back because we love them, and it's a love of a child.
Yeah, this is what we being, guys, when we say Filipinos love or have a stronger relationship for the family than other people. And I have noticed that it's very strong here. And I'm not trying to say it's not strong with the United States or Germany or Russia. It's probably strong all over the world. But I have found by me living here that it seems to be there's a more stronger value, a more stronger connection with the children and the parents here than we're other places. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Michael
Coffee.
We need some coffee. We just talked to you, coffee.
We were just talking about you, Michael. Got right on time.
What's up? Lisa D and Bobby D. Hello, my friends and family members. Say, Mike, how are you? How can you travel all these Southeast Asian countries doing nurse mission? From nurse.
Right. Mike goes a lot all over Southeast Asia, and he does nurse missions, which he helps the poor and the needy, and he does it without being paid. So he's a blessing to a lot of people, and we're thankful for him because he's a front liner. He's putting his life on the line to help people every day. Good to see you, Mike. Ryan Train, Bobby D. Lee, C, One Nation. I die. Groove K. Sleep.
Murphy, I thought my sister was retarded. She played me for dummy. She 5 steps ahead of me. She played dumb. When I complained, deflect it on me. She mastermind.
She's a mastermind. She know how to manipulate you, and she probably manipulated you since she was a kid. That's what happens, man. I got people in my family. They manipulated me as I was a kid, and they still do today. Sometimes I recognize when they're doing it, and then I back off. And then sometimes I don't even recognize they're doing it. They got me. Ryan Trey, Bobby Lee, D, One Nation.
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and Bobby D, hi. I laugh at them. I say, if you save your monies, stop spending your money on things stuff you don't really need. Save your money from Nurse Mike.
Yeah, a lot of times you have to educate people. Or say, look here, man, me and you make the same amount of money. You get a job, I got a job, and you begging me every week. It's because you're not spending your money properly. How are you budgeting your money? What are you doing? See, I don't mind lending you, but I understand we make the same kind of money, and I work just like you do. What are you doing? Got to question people. That's called. Remember that was the part when I called about offering other options. Remember that point I gave you about offering other options? You're getting to the root of his problem because he's asking you for $500, right? And you say, okay, you ask me for $500. We work the same hours. I got 40 hours a week. You got 40 hours a week. We make the same money, and you're asking me for money. He said, what's the real problem? The real problem is you're not budgeting, and that's win-win situation. You teach them how to budget their money, they learn how, and they don't have to beg. Round trip, Bobby D, Lizzie, One Nation, Lamont.
What's up, Lamont? He said, good morning, Bobby D and Lisa D.
Good morning, Lamont. Good to see you, man.
To you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Who we got?
Mason. Bobby D, that 2-1 coffee hit better in the evening when you're about to kick your feet up.
Yeah, it does, because you get just the time you want to relax. You done had a hard day's work and you want to relax, man. Right, everybody, Lizzie, One Nation.
Crazy.
Frederick, exactly. They played me for the fool. My brother said something on, and I start checking banking tax records. She bought five lots. What?
My.
It was just my man, not checkers at all. Wow. She played you, man. She played you like a fiddle, man.
You might hypnotize you, crazy.
Wow. 5 lots. And you was applying the money. You know what you need to do, man? You need to go over there and look at it. I want you to give me one of them lots. Put it in my name, because I don't help you pay it for. Let's go. Roger.
No, next time when his mother was asking money, it's better to give food than cash.
Well, he don't now, but he didn't know that then. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, D, One Nation.
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and Bobby D. Hello. I am no better than them, but some of them can seem to save their monies. I have traveled nurse missions in Southeast Asian countries 2016 through 19 from Nurse Mike.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. Some people can actually budget very well. And then some people, every time they get a dime, they spend it. I don't care what it is. And then they wind up spending all their money on foolishness. They want to buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that, buy it. And by the time they get paid, all the money they get in their check is already spent because they living off of credit. Freddie Mason.
Casey, sis was doing a business deal and had to have a little more financial backing.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, a lot more financial backing. Murphy Hayes.
Yeah, they tag team you, bro. That's a shame.
Yeah, they did, man. I don't know what it is, man. Once they find a weak link, they take advantage of the weak link. So what it appears to me that when you guys were growing up, they were doing you that way from a kid. And that's what happens as you get older adults, they continue the same thing. But sometimes you have to make a change. You have to look at, I know y'all was a patty boy for you back in the day, but it's over. I see what y'all doing. I'm not having it. We're done. And then say, I still love you. You're my family. I'm going to always love you. But don't look for me to be supplying your need to buy lots no more. I'm out of there. That's how you do. So tell the M. Good job, Queen Lisa D. You're doing your workout. Toot toot.
Two?
Yeah, she riding a bike today, y'all. She doing good.
We have an elliptical bike, so
Yeah, we
I
have an
think
elliptical training.
5 minutes.
She did. I did the 5 10s. She did a little time. She's been consistently doing that, so I think she'll start doing longer and longer and longer. I used to do that bike for an hour every day, and I got tired of doing the bike, so I just started back walking again. So I do my walk. Murray Hayes, he said 5 minutes is a start. Yeah, it's a start. Start to
Yeah.
better things. You gotta look at it positive. Yeah, any little bit helps. Michael
Better than
Coffee
nothing.
needs some
Some
coffee.
coffee.
Said, Lisa D and Bobby, hello. Let's spread peace, joy, love, kindness, and happiness on the love train today. God bless everybody. Keep the faith. Nurse Mike. Thank you so much, Nurse
Thank
Mike.
you,
Thank
Nurse
you. Same to
Mike.
you, my brother.
Same
Let's
to
go.
you. Casey, my sister would act like a thief mute, but I heard her speaking business on the phone. I thought something in foot. She took mom's house, car, a chuka.
What? So she took the car and the house. Mm.
She's
Yeah.
selfish.
What kind of slip? That's not a. That she's not. Now she might be. I know you love her and everything, but her attitude. She's got the wrong attitude. She has a selfish nature, and she's a user. You still you're always gonna love her because that's your blood, right? But you have to be aware of her ways. And when you find out that's the way she is, you treat her out a long handle spoon. Love her, continue, always love her. That's your blood. But when it comes to money, back up. That's what you do with her. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi.
Casey, she said, come sign power of attorney at 11 a.m., but she signed it at 10 a.m. before I got there. Just 1 hour she took control.
What? So she got all your mother's affairs in her name as a power of attorney. And you were supposed to be there too to sign.
Smart.
She did it before you got there, so your name is not on it.
Wow.
And she probably gonna if you I'm not God forbid, but if anything happened to your mother, she passed away, whatever, that everything is in her hands. You probably get nothing. That's sorry, man. That's sad, man.
He cannot get a lawyer to fix that.
Mm, if it's legally done, unless you have to prove that she done something illegal. What she did was not illegal. She signed. Her mother have to sign away the power of attorney, and that's what she did. But he was supposed to be there and to help sign, I guess, and he wasn't. She did it earlier than what he expected, and so she knew what she was doing. She didn't want him to be on paperwork. That's why she did it. And so when I found out she did that to me, man, we'd be like this. I'd be like, okay, you want to be like that? I'm done. That's it. Move on. Sincerely, she said, congratulations to all the top three hunks of the love train, Sir Frederick, Crook Mark, and Murphy. Congratulations. Yes, yes, yes. Ryan Trey Bobby Lizzie.
Marinal, Chuchupaya, she's in Facebook.
All
Thank
right.
you, sincerely.
Can't keep up with sincerely. She go from one place to the next, one place to the next. Let's
Please hit the like button. 1, 2, 3,
go.
Chuchupaya. Michael Coffee, we need some coffee. Lisa D and Bobby D. Hi, Filipino guys. Men love their red horse in San Miguel with a little lechon and a Philippines. I noticed that a lot there. Yeah.
Yeah, they drink that red horse and that San Miguel all the time, man. I don't know what it is. And most of the time, when they get off work, and at least in the province, when they get off work, it's drinking time. They like to drink. They'll go buy a bottle, and then like 3 or 4 guys, they just sit outside the house and they drink and talk trash. And sometimes they'll start gambling. They like to gamble too. Ryan Train Bobby Lee sees One Nation.
More face. Thanks, lady. Sincerely, Emily. Reginald Graham. What's up?
Graham. He said, hello, Bobby and Lisa D. Keeping things right and keeping it tight. I commend you both on your channel. God bless. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Reginald. Appreciate it, man. Hey, we trying to do it right, tight, long, and strong. And this is my 14th day, man. And I was very dedicated to you all for 14 days. And I'm doing it right. And I'm tired. Now,
I'm tired of you also.
Y'all wait, hold up. What you say, man? What you say, man?
I'm tired of you also.
Y'all tired of me? Y'all tired of me? No, man, I know some of y'all are tired of me. I understand that, man. Sometimes you get tired of seeing my face and you just want to get out. But it's okay, man. Tomorrow y'all might not see me because I made my record today. I did 14 days straight. That's enough for me. My goal was to do 14 days. I have met my goal. Okay, I have met my goal. I did 13 the last time. Today is 14. Now I said I was gonna come tomorrow. Y'all might not see me tomorrow. No, but I need to take some time off. Okay, and we need to regroup and reset get a reset. You know, every time you extend yourself a lot, you have to set a time to reset and regroup and recharge your what? Batteries. Get more energy. Because when I come back to you, man, you talking about somebody bad right now? Oh, I'm gonna be super bad. Let go. Right,
Thank you,
Regional
Regional.
Graham, doing the ride, doing the tire, doing the long, doing the strong donation for the nation. Thank you so much, Reginald.
Thank you
Appreciate it,
so
man.
much.
Much blessing to you, more love to you, my brother. Let's do it down for Reginald Graham. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. So what you trying to do?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Reginald
Thank you,
Graham.
Regional.
Reginald Graham. Appreciate the donation to the nation.
More
Thank you so
blessings
much,
to
man.
you and
More
much
blessings.
love.
More blessings to you. Much love. Thank you. Brian Train, Bobby, Lizzie.
Michael, coffee. We
Need some coffee? Lizzie, Bobby.
Hello.
Okay, go, Lizzie.
I buy my friend family some food there at the supermarket. So they can have a little fight. Filipinos and Filipinas love that. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. But I never had one.
You never had a Buddha fight?
Nah.
You sure about that?
I am
In
sure.
the province?
They did that in the province, but I was not there.
Oh, they did it when you weren't there. Okay, I got you. Round Train, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation, Murphy Hayes.
Regional Graham, be blessed, sir. And Terry Fleming, retired and happy. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Murphy. Round Train, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation, Allah, Groove, John. Joshua Moore.
Joshua Moore.
So-
Bobby D, you were right. You were right. There's a lot of scammers online, but why Bobby D? Why are they not looking for love and money instead? Why is it that if you make a child with a Filipina, the baby will be humiliated?
Okay, very good question, Joshua. Let's take your questions one at a time. It's number one was why are they not looking for love and they're looking for money instead? Okay, one of the reasons why is because the Philippines is a developing nation. There's a lot of poor people here, and they know that foreigners like the females. They like the women here. They think most foreigners think the women are exotic and they're sexy and they're beautiful and they're very friendly, and they know that most foreigners like that. So they use what they got. They shape their moneymaker. You know, I'm gonna tell you straight. They use what they have to get what they want. And they don't care if they hurt you, they don't care if they use you, abuse you, they don't care. They just want the monty, and they use what their mama gave them. The good looks, the nice shape, the nice personality, to use and abuse to get the money. You know, that's just a way of life here. And not only in the Philippines, man, most women all over the world, if they want something, they use their body or their personality to get it. And it's not right, but that's just a way of life. And I'm not excusing it because it's not right when you hurt somebody and emotionally make them emotionally damaged. And the second question was, why is it that you make a child with a Filipina, the baby will be humiliated? Okay, no, that's a good question. I brought a broadcast several months ago about Love Child. That was the name of it, Love Child in the Philippines, something like that. And because the child is from a different culture. I mean, it's mixed with a Filipino and maybe a foreign, like a U.S. person or Great Britain, Western. They're mixed, and they're not going to look the same as a regular Filipino. They have different features. Because of that, most other Filipinos will notice that, and they always make them feel alienated or makes them feel ostracized, like they're not wanted, because their features aren't the same, and most children are cruel. If you're not like them, you have anything different from them, they will make fun of you, and that's what they do. That's why when if you're a mixed child growing up in the Philippines or any other country, you're gonna have a time. Same thing in Japan and China. You mix, they're gonna make fun. That's how most agents do. They make fun of somebody that's not like them. or look like them or appear like them. That's just the way life is. I don't like it. That's why I tell guys, if you have a child out here with a Filipina, try to take care of that child, bring them to the USA, wherever you are, because they will have a messed up life coming up here. Let's go.
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and Baby D, hello. I also noticed in the Philippines, you don't really need a car to drive around like here in the USA States from Nurse Mike.
Right. You don't need a car because
Take
you can take the jeepney pretty much everywhere, or you can take a taxi
taxi.
or a bike or trike.
Yeah.
But for me, when I got here, I needed a car. And the reason why I needed a car, because I don't like driving in jeepneys. It's too congested. And I didn't like the taxis, or a lot of them want to rip you off and charge you more than what you're supposed to pay. And I don't like riding on motorcycles. So I said, look here, we're going to have to get us a car. That's the first thing I did. After we got a place to live in, the next thing I did, I said, look, we got to get a car. I'm tired of running these jeepneys and taxis. So we got a car. But yeah, you don't have to have one.
Frederick Mason, Bobby D, since my friend of me, the Tulip Queen, wants to change the rules now. So I've been number one many times during past shows and didn't argue the fact that I showed up as number one on my phone.
Oh, okay. So he's been number one a lot of times on his phone, but on his show, it didn't show up as number one. That's because your phone and the show's software and the time is sort of out of sync. And that's not. I don't know how long. I don't know how it's done, but there's a syncing problem a lot of time between my software and your phone. Because the other day, Diaz was making comments and it did not show up on my screen at all. But Lisa D went to her phone and she saw his comments. So I apologize. If you guys if you notice that again, let me know. We'll recognize the fact that you were number one. Don't feel ashamed to bring that up to me, because I understand that there's a problem between the syncing of some of the people on the phone when you make your comments and how our software receives it. So if that happens again, Frederick, hey, just let me know, man. I'll give you number one status, because I don't want you to, try to feel like we're slighting you or mistreating you, because that's not it. If you didn't show up on the screen, that does not mean you weren't number one, because you see it on your phone. If you see it on your phone, let me know. Just let me know, and we recognize your status. Okay? Sorry about that. Rod Train Bobby Leezy. Mervyn Hayes, he said, my opinion is that whoever name is first is number one. Okay. All right, let's get some rules on that right now. Okay. So that we won't run into, well, you should have been number. I don't want nobody fussing about this, fussing about that. Let's get some rules and regulations regarding that. Okay? Can we do that? Let's do that. Let's do it. All right. So from this point forward, going forward, now we're gonna look backwards. Right? Yesterday's gone, right? We're gonna look backwards. We're gone. So start from right now. We come up on the train. If we have 3 people at one time, I call that a tie with no other seconds or minutes behind.
I don't think so. I think who is the first man, he will be the first man or person.
Okay. That's what I'm getting to, Lizzie.
But we're not checking on the time now.
All right. Okay. So let's do this. And everybody agree with this? Let me know if you agree or don't agree. From this point forward, after today, starting tomorrow, whenever we start another broadcast, the first person that shows up on the screen, on my screen, not on your phone, not on this, not on that, but on this screen, will be the number one person. Whether you're coming at the same time or not, the first person on the top that we see on the screen will be the number one. The next person will be number two, et cetera, right on down the line. All right, is that okay? Let me know now. We're a team, right? We're a team, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me know if that's agreeable or not agreeable, and then we'll come to some resolutions, okay, and conclusions, okay? Are you with me, GP? Let's go. Round train, Bobby D. Leezy, One Nation.
Frederick Mason.
He's a Bobby D. I had same timestamp number 2 or 3. So just to clarify, if you have the same timestamp, you'll be counted as number 1. Okay, we just got that out. That's what I was doing. If you have the same timestamp, all y'all will be number 1. But if you don't, we changing that right now. All right. I don't want to go over this again. But I'm gonna do it one more time. Clearly, everybody hear me good. From this point forward, we don't worry about what yesterday's gone, right? Now on, forward. Whoever shows up, number one on our screen, not your phone, our screen, they will be considered the number one hot show, number one man, number one person for the whole show. Are we clear? Number one. Now, if there's a problem with that, y'all let me know. Let's go. Real easy.
Michael Coffee, we need some coffee. Lisa D and Bobby D. Hi, for transportation, they have jeepney, taxis, motorbikes, scooters, bicycles all over the places. Unlike here in the USA states, easy to get around in the Philippines. Yeah, it is. Because you can get into the jeepney and a cheap fare, you know.
Yeah, I don't like I mean, they have a lot of different types of transportation out here, but I don't like it. I like I'm used to having my own vehicle coming and going when I get ready because you got to wait on a jeepney. Sometimes they're late, and then you got to wait on a taxi. Some they get here when they get ready, and you got to wait. You got to find a biker. So I like my own transportation coming and going. But if you have to, it's always a good option if you have to do it.
But now they have a lot of transportation now. The garage, I mean, the jeepneys are not running, but they have a lot of buses now running into the city.
Okay. Round train by BDC One Nation.
Frederick Mason, Sir Hayes, that's what I thought. But I've been number one and wind up being number two.
How
The
can
two will make Lisa D. See if you
Okay,
should know.
so he's saying
I
no,
don't
no.
know.
What he's saying is this: on his phone, he shows he was number one, but on the screen, he showed he was number two and number three. So that's the discrepancy this software has. There's some kind of syncing issue. Sometimes when you put your stuff on the phone, we don't see it here. So we can only go by what we see on the screen. Because
Yeah.
everybody would say, well, I was number one on my phone. I can't see everybody's phone. I can only see what's on my screen. Now I can see what's on Lisa D's phone. I mean, if y'all want, what we could do is check her phone to see who showed up on her phone versus who showed up on my screen, and we can go with that. We can use her phone, as a backup to verify who was actually number one. We can do that. But again, number one person will be who shows up on the screen first, on our screen. Now, is there some discrepancy? Well, I showed up number one. Then we'll look at the phone and see what's on the phone and verify who's number one. Is that agreeable? Let's go. Ryan Train
I
Bobby.
don't know that friend of me. Sorry, but
No, this is a
sometimes um um the Facebook page will. I mean, they will comment in the Facebook page, and then when it appear here in our StreamYard comments, but in my cell phone, I cannot see the comments from Facebook page. Only you and me can see it in here in the screen, StreamYard screen.
So this is called a syncing delay. Okay, are you with me, GP?
Yeah.
There is a syncing time delay on how sometimes when we get your comments, especially if you're on Facebook. I think it's like a minute delay or something. I'm not sure. So guys, to keep it simple and to keep it well, in fact, if we continue to get hung up on who don't want to, I would cut it out. Okay, we need to keep it friendly and simple. So to keep it friendly and simple, what we want to do is who's ever showing up on the screen is number one. That's who's going to be number one. Now let me just make this as an alternative. If we said, well, I was number one on my phone. Then we can use Lisa D's phone to verify what you're saying, and then we can figure it out from there. What's funny, Lisa D?
I really don't let me.
I don't. Please, Lisa D, don't. Please, you're getting me confused.
Okay,
Let's
that's
focus.
enough.
Let's
They
focus.
know already.
They keep telling me the same thing. I have to. Oh, let's go here. Let's go. Come on. See, I don't think it's funny, Lisa D. I don't. Read.
Okay, Micah, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and Bobby D. Hello. I always rent a scooter to get around when traveling to the province areas. Make sure you keep up on your helmet from Nurse Mike. Okay. Are you alright?
Let's go, Lisa D.
Paul, he said, I would say about get around in the Philippines, try to use Grab as much as possible, especially if you don't know your area. Use navigation, bus, jeepney, hard to navigate if you don't know the area.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, if you don't know the area, it's probably best to get Grab or find someone. Like when you come here, usually most people have a friend or something like that can help them get around, navigate. But if you don't, the best thing to do is get a Grab person and let them call Grab, and they'll take you wherever you want to go. Ride train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Freddie
Frederick
Mason.
Mason,
He
hello.
said, "Listen, I got this.
Okay.
Hello, Michael Coffee. Frontliners on the love train, on the love train. Yeah, Michael Coffee is a frontliner. And guys, we need to pray for our frontliners, whether it's on the medical field, transportation field, whatever area, man. Let's pray for them because they're putting their lives on the line for you and for me. And it's very important that we pray for them. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Who we got? Reginald Graham. Reginald Graham. He said, thanks, Mary Hayes. God bless. Have a great day. Thank you so much, sir. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Paul. He said, also, taxi might try to go the long way or scam. Yeah, they do that a lot, man. I got a video on where a taxi driver scammed me and Lisa D, man. I mean, we were going downtown, right? Remember that time we went downtown and the guy tried, we told him to take us to we were going to some kind of office. We were told him to take us to the office. He played like he knew we were going, right? So he took us all over God's green earth. He said, sir, well, where's the office at? And then he said, it's right here. We didn't know. We got out the car. I paid him. And then I paid him more than what we thought we were paying him. We got out there and the building was not what we wanted. He just dropped us off. He didn't know where he was going. He didn't know what our destination was. So
that was in Mandawi. We were trying to look the car.
And then we
can fix the car.
Yeah, and then we spent another hour and a half trying to find out where we had to go. It was a nightmare, man. So yeah, you'll find taxi drivers with all kind of scams. They charge you more. They don't know where they're going. You still got to pay them. So that's another reason why I didn't want to ride taxis in Philippines or jeepneys because they ain't right half the time. I would get angry. Ride train, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Casey.
Casey. Donation for the nation. He said, the love train moving and grooving. Let's go. Ride this train. Let's go. Who we got?
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thank you so much, Casey. Ride train, Bobby Lisi. You're much appreciated. Much love to you, brother. God bless you. Ride train, Bobby Lisi. Michael Coffee. Need some coffee. He said, Lisi, hi. Some guapo Magana Filipinos riding the train with us. God bless you all. Keep the faith. Nurse Mike. Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. Good to see you. Sincerely, yeah. God bless you and be safe, Michael Coffee. Thank you. Ride train, Michael Coffee. Need some coffee. Fred, hi. What's happening? God blessings be with you. Stay positive. Keep the faith. Nurse Mike. Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. Ride train, Bobby Lee, my nation, Lauren and May. Hello, sir. Michael Coffee. How is your day shift? Hope everything is doing well to you and you're always safe. Take care always and be safe at work. Thank you. Ride train, Bobby Lee. Paul. He said, I actually recommend if you can't get your car in the Philippines to avoid transport issues. If you can get your car. Yeah, that's my first thing. I don't like a lot of the jeepneys because they was too tight and you sitting up and people,
sardines.
I felt like I don't know. I don't like being close up like that. So I decided we needed a car. And so one of the things that kept me back from getting a car was the fact that the driving out here is hectic, very hectic. You got to have some nerves of steel to drive out here. But I said, look, I learned how to drive out here. I'm tired of sitting up like a sardine in these jeepneys. So that's what we did. Ride train, Bobby Lizzie. Michael Coffee.
You need some coffee. Sincerely, am maganda lady. Let God made a wonderful blessing shine all over you. Keep the faith from Nurse Mike.
Brian James Bobby Lacey, Murphy Hayes. He said, so, Sir Bobby, it's okay to give the first man listed the number one. It's okay with me. I'm number three. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's go over this last time. Anytime we have a number one person, it will be according to the data on our screen. That's it. What your phone say, it don't count. What's on our screen is what we got to go by. Because everybody can say, well, it's on my phone number one. It's on my phone number one. And we will never know who is. So let's go by the record of what's on our screen for the number one. And that's it. It won't be no number one, two, three. And who's that? We have three people tied for the same one. The first person that landed number one will be the number one. Oh, that will break
All
time.
right.
All right, let's go. And that's it. Let's go. Michael Coffee needs a. He said, Lord May, hello. May the spirit of the Lord be with you. Think positive things. God bless you. From this right.
Casey. He said, Frederick Mason, Martha Hayes, my sister came back from California with very little. She used old ma'am as a prop to extract my bank. It was well played. I'm well off. I was outraged.
Wait a minute. Let me see. His sister. Okay, she came back from California with very little. She used old mom as a prop to extract my what?
Wow.
Oh wow. It was well played. I'm well off. I was outraged. What? So she used her mom to pull money out your account. Wow.
My gosh.
That's not good, man. I'll be outraged, man. I'll be like, what? You did what? And man, me and her be saying some words, man. I probably had to cut her off for not permanently, but I would cut her off for a while, man. I'm serious. Because that's some bad stuff right there. You don't mess with my money and you think you're gonna get away and me, I'm not gonna say nothing to you. Nah, we're gonna have some words. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie. Murphy, hey, is it Casey? They were taking notes from the master and now they are grandmasters. Yeah, they know how to do it, man. They messed him up. I mean, you won't think. Sometimes, you know what, guys? Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes your family can be your worst enemy. You know, you're supposed to be blood, supposed to be tight. But what happens a lot is that sisters and the brothers and siblings have what's called sibling rivalry and sibling jealousy. You know, they had it as kids and they grew up with the same thing. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Your brother, your sister was jealous of you, and they same thing now. Or you were jealous of them, same thing now. And so what happens is the older they get, the more conniving and the more sneaky they get, and they find a way to continue trying to get you. That's what happens. And so when you find out your relatives like that, treat them with a long handle spoon. Still love them because blood's thicker than what? Water, right? But still love them, but back off, you know, a little bit because you know how they are. Round train, Bobby Lizzie.
Frederick Mason, Casey, women can be rough and tough. Even some family members will get you when they catch you sleeping.
Yeah, man, it's family members. That's why I say don't, for everybody here listening to me right now, listen to me. Do not assume that everybody in your family has nothing but love for you because they don't. Some members hate your guts, okay? Some of your family members, some might be your brother, might be your son, some may be your cousin, you know, uncle, auntie. Some hate your guts because they see how you are doing well in life. And a lot of people don't want to see you do well. They'd rather see you be on the ground. But they think you're doing better than them. Look at him. He think he's something. He ain't nothing. I knew him since a kid. He still ain't nothing. He think he's something because he got a big old house. He ain't nothing. And they want to try to get you. They don't try to bring you down. You got to be careful with them people. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation, Michael Coffee.
You need some coffee. Lisa D and Baby D. Hello, guys. Men, be careful of the dinner trick. In the Philippines, Filipina will tell she gonna bring of her sister or brother. Then the whole family will show up for dinner.
That happens. And not only that guy, what happens, what he did with the dinner, you got to pay for the whole family. So whenever you invite a Filipino out for dinner, guess what? You better have some monte, because you might have to feed the whole clan, you know? Yeah, clan, on a story about a man named Jay, for my little belly can feed. Then one day, we should not go on up to the round, come bubbling boom.
I remember one of our subscribers came here and then he's supposed to meet his girlfriend, but the whole family come. Remember?
Who's it? Oh yeah, okay. That was recently. We had one of our subscribers came from out of the country, and came here, and he met his girlfriend. Right? He was supposed to meet her, and then when he met her, but the whole family showed up. He was just what? And he had to pay for the dinner for everybody. But he was rolling the money. But I'm just showing that just happens a lot. Ryan Train Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Casey, Murphy Hayes. I played dumb before, but not deaf mute.
Hats
Hats
off.
off to B, sis. She was using all available resources. I wish her well.
Let me say this, man. Casey, you're a good man.
Yeah.
You're handling it very well, brother. But if that was me and Big Sis we'd be duking it out. Not physically, but I probably would have taken her to court. I would find some way to get my money back, you know. But and then I would back off on her. When I say back off, I won't be no buddy. You know, I say hi, how you doing, sister? Good to see you, and that's it. Leave friendly because she did you wrong, man. She did you dirty. She did you low down. You know, that's your sister. You always love her, but remember how she treats you, man. And you don't expect your family to do you like that. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Michael Coffey, he said, Lisa T and Baby D, she's a Filipino, will bring cousins and aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa, the whole family. It's trick to get a free meal for everyone who comes to dinner.
That's what happens out here very, very often. And because you know why they do it? Because you're a foreigner and you got the Monty, you know, and they expect you to pay. That's what they do. Ryan Train,
It's
Bobby.
okay if they ask first to the foreigner.
Yeah.
But
sometimes they don't ask.
you will get surprised. What? Only your daughter? I have to, you know.
Yeah, sometimes they don't ask. You got a big surprise.
Okay. Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and Remedy. Hello. The Filipino expects the foreigner expect guy, man. Pay for the whole dinner meal. They think you are rich. Be very careful, guys, man. From Nurse Mike.
Yeah. The Filipinos have it in mind every foreigner's rich. And we know that's not the case. But that's how they think.
Murphy's, yeah, she's good. Next, send her an email emoji featuring the monkey.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Yeah, she needs some of that to let her know we know what's going on. Yeah, we know what's going on. Man, if that was me, Casey, you a good man. You a good man, Casey. But that was Bobby D. Look at sister. Let me tell you something. I would chew your pie and everything else. When I get through with her, she be trying, hey money. She'll be giving my money back. I don't play that, man. I said, you got some money on my account? What? Oh man, I be going off on her. Me and her be having it out. You a good man, Casey. Let's go. Round train Bobby Lee One. Marshall.
Yeah,
what's up, Marshall? Good to see you. Good to see ya. He said, hey, Bobby D and Lisa D. What's up, Love Train family? I'm having a hard time finding you guys now since you've been coming on at different times. Okay. All right. Let me. I'm sorry about that, Casey. I apologize.
Marshall.
I'm sorry. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. I apologize, Marshall. Let me just say something to that respect, in that regard. We have been alternating our times from morning to evening. And the reason why we do that is to attract different people and to gain more subscribers. That is the bottom line. Another reason why we do it is because on the night shift, it gives us an opportunity to do more during the day. Okay, so that's why we do it. Now, I apologize if it has confused you. What we try to do is we put notifications on the YouTube community tab to let you know when there's a time change. But on a going forward basis, what we will do is we'll continue to try to be at the 9:30. Between 9 and 10 every day, and we'll do it in the mornings on our side, which will be on the evenings on your side in the USA. So that we're clear. I'm going to say that one more time. I'm not going to say the whole thing, but here's the bottom line. Always, guys, check the community tab to see if there's a time change for the program. Please, always. Because most of the time, sometimes I forget, but most of the time, I will make a notice to the Love Train family that, hey, time change for the show. We'll be tonight or morning. I'll make a change. Things happen. I have to make changes to the time. Now, on a going forward basis, from this point forward, we anticipate our general time will be between 9 and 10 in the morning for the Philippine time. So that would be between 9 and 10 in the evening for the USA time or Western Society time. Are we clear on that? Okay, so now
Yes.
occasionally we will have to make a change to it. We'll put the community time change on the community. So always, when you get ready to look at our program, you think we coming on, check the community tab first, because usually there'll be, if we make a time change, there'll be a notice there. If you don't see the time change there, or then you know it's a regular time. Let's go.
Marface, interpretation. I don't want to see it, hear it, and not making any promises. What can you say?
Okay, interpretation. I don't want to see it, hear it, and not making any promises. I hear you. He want to be specific about everything. Let's go.
Paul, what's going on, Marshall? Glad you made it on the love train. Toot toot. Yeah. Marface, hello, Marshall. What's up, sir? Marface, hello, Lamont. What's up, sir?
At least you that do right train, but I mean,
Riding the love train with Bobby D and Lisa D. One Nation, KC, Bobby D. In this case, she made the past prologue. Prologue. She used change my diaper and call me baby. She would get into my head. She keep calling me baby. She see it in infuriate.
Yeah, your sister knows how to get to you. Okay, and she uses that to her advantage, and she is a manipulator. Okay, she knows how to push your buttons. She knows how to anger you, and she knows how to make you happy, and she knows how to get what she wants from you.
And I think she know you are a giver, Casey.
Giver, not giver.
Giver.
Gave her. Nah, I'm just flavor. But yeah, she knows that, and she takes advantage of that. So Casey, you have to learn your sister and learn how to protect yourself from her. Okay, because she will use you and to get everything she wants from you, and she uses her mom to manipulate you as well. Your mom is the go between you and your sister. Your sister said, I want some money from KC. He said, Mom, come here, Mom. And she done put something in your mom's ear. And then next thing you know, son, yes, ma'am. I need $1,000. You need $1,000. What you need $1,000 for, Mom? Don't worry about what I need. I need $1,000. You got money. I want you to give me that money, boy. Mama, I don't know what you want. Mom, I'm your mom. If you don't listen to me, you don't give $1,000. So, but that $1,000 ain't going to your mom, going to your sister. That's how they do. Ryan train by release D. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He's Casey. Ryan train by Casey. He said, Release D. My mother called up every holiday for her cut. She on the payroll, y'all. She bring up 9 months in the womb room. That's called a guilt trip. And then she not talking about food. She want the Monte, and you better have that money right and tight, long and strong, or you gonna hear from mama. Mama don't pay that. And look, no, you know you're supposed to give me my money. I want my money, boy. I raised you. I used my better 9 months. I carried you, and
my mother is not like that.
At least I'm talking to him.
That she will, I know. I'm just telling what
your mother's like that. Your mother's not like that.
No,
how is your mother?
Bring up that she carried me for 9 months.
That's your mother, but that's not. Some mothers are like that, right, guys? Some mothers are like that. They will put guilt trips on you, okay? And I can tell you, Lisa's mother, she does it too, Lisa D. She don't put the fact of the carrying you 9 months in the womb on Lisa D. But I know some things because I can when you observe people you're outside looking at, you can see how other people are using it. I can see it, man. Her mother doesn't say y'all carried you 9 months, but I can see where she be manipulating her in a little bit. When I talk to her about it, she gets so you get like that. So I don't say much about it, but I can see where mom be trying to work a number on her.
Mama was asking. I mean, when she called, she was, "Oh, Dad, I don't have food.
See what I tell you?
Because I can tell. I mean, in the mountain, they only getting malunggay, moringa. The veggies only. Sometimes they only have veggies, no fish, no meat. It's just veggies and corn grits, something like that. So sometimes I can tell. You have to send also a little bit of money to buy some fish or something like that. They can eat good, better.
Manipulation. Okay. manipulation, and sometimes they use the guilt trip. I know
Listen,
what
a
the no,
user.
no, I'm not. Well, let me put it like this: she doesn't think it's using. Okay, she doesn't think it's using her. But when if you saw what I saw, maybe your opinion might be different. But she doesn't think so, so it's okay. If she doesn't think so, that's her opinion. Let's go. Round train, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation.
Marsha, thanks, PMG and Murphy. It's nice hearing from you guys, man. Pim, Paul, Bobby D and Lisa, are you doing this thing, working hard, doing the daily love train? You, I don't know what is going here. Yeah.
What?
It's doing love train every day. Marsha,
Hey, she don't want me to. Let me put. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Lisa D is not what you see. She don't want me to do. She don't want me to do the love train every day. She's like, you ain't got to do that.
because
I said,
I know it is hard.
it's hard, Lisa D, but I chose to do this. I chose to do
You
it.
didn't get a lot of
It's
rest.
okay. Listen,
Which
man.
one is important? Your life or your life? Your
Listen. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. I'm talking to you guys, and I'm talking to Lisa D. I'm talking to all y'all at the same time. I made a commitment to do 14, 15 shows consecutively. I wanted to do that. And nobody twisted my arm. Nobody forced me to do it. I'm doing it because I want to do it. And I want to stretch my horizon. See, I've grown tremendously. I see new things that the shows are going to be about. I've given new visions. And this is what I need to do. And don't say, well, you don't need to do that. Yeah, I need to do this. I feel I am compelled to do it. I've done it and I'm happy about it. But Lisa D be trying to put, yeah, but it's okay, man.
sometimes I can hear. I'm tired.
I am tired.
I'm tired.
Sometimes I
Yeah,
get
when you
tired.
hear it, gosh, it bothers you
Okay, all
also.
right. Let's stop this right now. Sometimes everybody get tired. You get tired on your job. I get tired, but you still keep going on because that's what you feel in your inside of you that you got to do it. And so whether I'm tired, whether I'm not, I'm gonna do this thing. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie.
Marsha,
He said, my wife and I don't always agree on finances. She's a spender, but when I say no, I mean it. But then I have to go without food conversation and a big one. See, yeah, that's what happens, man. If you were here for my first part of the presentation, I told you that when you tell women no or whatever no, they try to manipulate you. Just say, you say what? You're not gonna do it? Okay, I got something for you. See when you come to bed tonight, what's gonna happen? Nothing. All kind of stuff they get back at you, man. Let's go. Ride train, Bobby.
Casey, I don't need anything. I now realize, yes, indeed, she changed my diaper. Oh, she bought the house next to my mom, stuff cheap in the hood, but she's secure now. I can travel abroad, no worries.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you have come to a point in your life where you're dealing with your sister's maneuverings, so you know how to deal with her better. So I would say just pray for your sister, and hopefully she won't be as a manipulating person as she was in the past. Let's go. Yeshua
So
Moore.
more. Me and my Filipina, we can make some beautiful babies all over. All of them going to be a beauty pageant. I'm being a Florida beach smoking a Cuban cigar, getting a foot massage, and eating grapes.
Oh man, I like your vision for the future, Joshua. You have a good vision and a good mind, man. You keep that vision in front of you and it will happen. It will come to pass. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it will happen, Captain. Let's go. Roger, everybody, lazy one. Casey Marshall. He said, my late wife used to go buy stuff, take it to her sister's house. When I got home from work, her sister bring it over as a gift. And your wife bought it. Okay, so she tried to make her sister like she had money. Okay, or like her sister had money to give to her, but she used your money already. Boy, she was smart, man. She said, I know I'm gonna get this. I know I'm gonna get this Gucci bag. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna give it to my sister and tell my sister come over and give it to me, so he won't think I spent our money. She is smart, man. Whoa. Let's go.
Marshall, yep, that's how they fight.
Boy, Casey. He said,
Casey,
go.
Marshall, I tapped the phone and I heard her and her sister screaming. You bring the leather coat leather coat over tonight. I mentioned about a coat. My wife said, I don't know where you get your crystals, Bob.
He got it from listening to y'all on the phone. Ooh, she was a manipulator.
Mermaids, I now keep my lollipops in the bank and gave them the stick.
That's what you have to do, man. Give them the stick and say bye, 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 bye. You're not gonna make me no sugar daddy. Let's go. Casey, he says, so my wife commissioned my son to look for a phone tape. He was 10 years old. He looked behind the furnace and found my recording device. I was so proud of him. So he had a recording device, and he found it too. Okay. Round train, Bobby Lizzie.
Marshall, my opinion is a person who's first is first. Yeah, right. Okay.
Okay. So we got that, y'all. Y'all heard what he said? Whoever's first, not on your phone, because we can't see your phone. Whoever first that show up on the screen, we're gonna go by that. That's it. End of story. That's it. That's how it's gonna be. It's not gonna be no 1, 2, 3, no time, no more. Whoever first, that's it. All right, let's go.
Terry Fleming, just get back buying my nephew welding equipment and teaching him to weld.
Oh wow, that's nice, Terry. So Terry was a welder for years. He retired. And now he bought some welding equipment, teaches nephew, because welding is a good field to get in and pay good money. You know, that's good, man. Teaching them a trade. Can't beat that.
Marshall, period.
Period. That's it, man. That's it. Let's go.
Frederick Mason.
Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Jared Fleming, stop dipping your phone in the tuba.
He dipping the phone to do. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Marshall, my wife is slick like that also, but she uses Amazon a lot and puts it on one of the grandkids' names, but really I don't mind. Just don't try to dip in my account when your runs low.
Yeah, my ex-wife, man, we used to have a joint checking account, and I would put money in there to pay our bills and stuff like that. And I would tell her, well, we got this amount in there. You can use whatever, but don't touch this amount because we got that pay bill. Every time I turn around, she done used the bill, paid you, took all the bill money, everything. I said, what are you doing? This money is for the bill. I told you could use this, but don't touch it. She touched everything. And every time I turn around, I had to make up money, work overtime, whatever, to make up the money she done spent. So you know what I did, man? I split that check. I cut her. I took her name out that checking account. I said, you need to get your own now because you messing up the money for the household. And then she had to get her own checking account. I had mine. What is that? What is that, Lisa?
It's apps. Paul, he said, to be honest, doesn't really matter who's number one. At least for me, I don't know why people get hung up on it.
It's okay, man. I think it's important for some people, and it's, you know, if you want to be number one, it's not no problem with that, in my opinion. It's good to try to be first and not last. That's my opinion. But you know, if we're gonna get to a point where we're gonna argue about it, I cut it out. It won't be no number one.
No, number one. First is first. That's it.
Okay, first is first. Now if we clear and we got a good understanding, we can go forward with this. And I think we're clear. Let's go.
Casey.
Thank you so much, Casey.
Donation for another donation, Casey.
Donation for the nation. He said, guys, I overtalked today. I paid two. Hey, Casey, man, that's why we are here, to listen to you, reach out to you. You reached out to us, and you said a lot of good things, man. You helped me in a lot of ways because you showed me some things that, you know, that happened to you, man. And I'm amazed that someone your blood could do that, man. And
sharing is caring.
Sharing, yeah. Thank you for sharing, man. And I'm sure everybody in here on the train today learned some things. So we appreciate you, man. Don't feel bad. That's why we're here, man, to reach out and talk to each other and support each other. So thank you, KC. Let's go do a dance for KC.
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Thank you. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Casey.
Casey.
Appreciate the donation to the nation. You're much appreciated. Much love to you, my brother from another
More
mother.
blessings and much
More
love.
blessings to you. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Terry Fleming. Is it Casey? Keep over talking. Hey, talk all you want, man. We here for you. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation under our groove.
Frederick Mason, I figure that people on desktop or laptop are faster than phones, so that's what it is. Always been for me.
Okay, I got you now, Frederick. I hear you. And you're probably right because there is a definite delay between the laptops and the phone. So because now everybody's on an understanding now how we're going to do it. We're only going to go by what's on our screen. Okay, and there will be no more ties as well. Whoever shows up first on the screen will be the first man up. All right,
Yeah.
everybody got that? Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lee.
Terry, good to pass down a trade. Other guys should learn from your example. Yeah.
That's a very noble thing that Terry is doing. He's trying to train his nephew so that his nephew can make a living, and that's to get him a skill, man, because a lot of people don't have skills like that. And look, a lot of times you have to go to a trade school to pay for that. And Terry's giving it free. Can't beat that, man. It's a good thing. Congrats.
Murphy Ace, great job, Terry. Great show. Generosity.
Yes, it's very good for generosity. He's showing his nephew that he likes him, he loves him, and he wants to help him. And his nephew will certainly appreciate it. Ryan Train, Bob DLT, One Nation.
Thank you so much, Terry. For another donation
to the nation. Let's go. Thank you so much, Terry. Hey, man, he said, to help Casey with his over-talking problem. Y'all talk all you want, man. As long as you keep on changing or change. We say talk all day long. Hey, we're gonna give Terry Terry Dan. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the inimitable George Jefferson. Come on, Weezy. Where you at?
Thank you so much, Terry Fleming. Appreciate the donation to the nation.
Much love.
Thank you. Much love to my brother, Ryan Train Bobby, Terry Fleming.
Can you see, Terry Fleming? I don't mind supporting these channels as long as they don't slam me. Then I put them on a money time up.
Hey man, we're here for you guys, man. That's why we have the channel, so we can reach out and touch and teach each one and reach each one. And we learned a lot today, man. We learned a lot. And that's why I'm happy when I come on the train, because I feel a love from you guys, and I know you feel a love from us. And it's important that we reach out and keep together in unity and love. Let's go.
Casey. All right, Terry, you be the man.
Yeah, let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey, One Nation, under our group, Freddie Mason.
Bobby D, you're right. It's been a while since I've been number one, and I was enjoying myself this morning. Here lately, when I get a notification, there are 3 or more family members already on the live train.
Yeah, that's how it happens sometimes, but you're right. Because if you're doing on your phone, you're going to be probably a delay. So you may want to try, if you want to really be number one, you may want to try to do it a different way, maybe a desktop or laptop, and that might get you a little bit faster. But y'all know the rule for the day. The first one show up on our screen, that's going to be number one. Okay, let's go.
Frederick Mason. So I just stopped trying to get a number one, and I just came to the live wherever I landed at.
Okay, well,
sorry to hear that, Freddie me.
Yeah, we don't want you to feel like that, man. Because you know what? If that's the case, he'll never be number one, you know? But if you stay up, if you get to tuba, like I told you, man, and put in your coffee, you'll be all right. Let's go. Round trip, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Marshall, thanks for the time clarification, Baby D. I appreciate it.
Hey, you're welcome, Marshall. I apologize for anybody out there that got confused as to when we come on and when we don't. Again, for clarity purposes, we will alternating, and you know why now. So we're going to go back to the regular schedule of between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. Filipino time. Every time you see us, we'll be that time. If we have to change it, you always should check your community tab first because we do on occasion have to change the time. Okay, so now we clear.
And you can find there the smile for the day.
Yeah, we have a smile for the day and a whole that man, I'm really maxing out that community tab. I have a lot of good stuff on there, guys. And some of you guys that check out community tab, you know it's getting better and better. I'm making more quality pictures on there and stuff that and give you quotes and affirmations. I try to give you stuff to feed your mind and to feed your eyes too. Yeah, let's go. Round drink, body, lazy.
Michael Coffey, he said, Lisa Dean Baby, hello, President 45 pardon Alice Johnson was in prison for 22 years for some drug trafficking.
I saw that, Michael. I saw that he pardoned Alice. I don't know if that's just his way of trying to make amends because he pardoned Roger Stone. You know, Roger Stone he had broken the law. He was going to go to jail. And so I don't know if that was his way of trying to say, well, I can pardon black people too. And then he broke the law. So I'm glad she got pardoned, but it's just a political stunt for me. You know, that's all it is. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie, Bobby. He said,
Casey.
He said, Bobby. Confronted her. She started spinning at me like a gorilla. in a tornado. She said, I'll beat you and put you in jail forever. My mom weak. Boy's mom said, I didn't know y'all cuss like that. Yeah, man, you know what Tracy, you got a problem on your hand with your sister, man. And the best thing you can do, leave her alone. Speak to her, be nice. And whenever your mother asks you for anything, always keep in mind that it could be motivated by the sister because she uses the mom to get to you. Okay, so recognize that and always make sure the mom, if you have to, she asks you for stuff, always make sure she has a bona fide need because she could take that money and give it right to her. That's what sometimes happens. Let's go. Michael Coffee.
Need some coffee. Lisa and Beverly. Hi. President 45 took some photos, pictures with Alice Johnson. Each just a photo
that's all
for
it is.
him.
Photo op. That's all it is, man. That's all. He's trying to win the election. And guys, please remember, vote. Okay. I don't care if you vote for whoever you want to vote for, but vote. It's important that we vote and choose the person that you want. Okay, let's do this.
Michael Coffey, he said, President 45 up to his old tricks, scams, trying to get the blacks and Latinos to vote for him.
He won't get my vote. He can scam all he wants. I know. I see him for who he is and what he is. He's a deceiver, and he is a conniver, and he's selfish, and he's for himself. I will never vote for that man ever. Let's go.
Casey, Bobby, you're so right. Siblings rivalry.
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 There you go.
I was a boy, they would beat me, so finally I hit her in the jaw. Across the room, head first into the sheet.
The sheetrock. Oh boy, I know she felt that one.
Oh,
the head hit the wall. Said, and then she probably tried to get you again. She ran and cried to mom, Mama, you see what he did to me? One thing about my family, man, most of our sisters, we didn't really fight that much. I don't know what. My mom was strict about that. She don't play that fight. You better behave. And but all our family we pretty much were working. My sisters was working too. They would do babysitting stuff and washing clothes and stuff. But me and my brother, we paper route everything. We were too busy to do that stuff, man. Right, Trey, Bobby, D.
Michael Coffey said, President 45 only pardoned 36 people in about 4 years being in office.
Yeah. I don't know. There's some good things about him, but there's more bad than good. But he's not good for this country. And for you guys to think that Biden's just going to win, going to be a cakewalk, no. This is a very tight race. And if you don't get out there and vote for who you voted for, they won't get it. Let's go. Stephen Ferguson. What's up, Stephen? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Tonight.
He said, greetings from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Hello, Lisa D and Bobby D. I hope all is well with you tonight. I always enjoy seeing you two of you. Thank you so much, Stephen. We enjoy you as well, man. It's always good to see some refreshing faces. And it's always good to see that you enjoy what we do. It's a blessing for us to come to you on a day in, day out basis and bring you topics and try to help you, give you a little bit of fun at the same time. You know, we ride the train, we reach out, teach out, and we help one another. Good to see you, Steve. Thank you so much. Round train, Bobby Lee, see one nation under our groove.
We go to the church. She ran down the aisle yelling, "Look what my baby bought me! My new hat! Praise the Lord!"
Now that's a nice bomb. I like that, man. She appreciates what you do for her, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. I would, man. Y'all, you guys are blessed, man. You still have your mom and your pop. Some of you have your mom and your pop still live, man. Both of mine gone. So I just thank you that you can do that with your mom. It's a beautiful thing, man. Right, Trey, body release the one nation.
Michael Coffee needs some coffee. Obama pardon granted Clemen- uh,
Huh?
Clemenes to 1,900 people while in office for 8 years.
Okay. All right. I don't know if that's good or bad. Yeah. But some people needed to be not some people needed to be pardoned or clemency because a lot of people were put in jail uh inappropriately and they weren't guilty, but they did the time, you know. So what Obama did, he went back and saw that the records weren't right and then it didn't add up. So he let them out. And there's nothing wrong with that. Ron Trey, Bobby Lisi, Michael Coffee
No,
needs a
that's not it. KC, Lisa, right. They know I'm a giver, so you so right. Yeah, that's why they your sister using you.
Yeah, they're manipulative. You know, girls are more manipulated than men, to be honest with you. Now, I'm not trying to be chauvinistic or nothing like that, but that's just my personal observation. I might be right, I might be wrong. You know, you might say, "Bobby, you ain't right." I say, "Okay, I'm not right," but that's just my personal observation. Let's go.
Where are we at?
I don't know. These, do you messing up? You want me to take control?
Paul. Well, time for me to watch my online church. Always good on the live train. Take it easy, Bobby D and Lisa D. Much love.
Thank you so much, Paul.
Thank you,
Much love to you, my
Paul.
brother.
Martha Hayes, don't feel bad, Casey. Most people really don't understand the giving heart. I also have a giving heart and have been taken to the cleaners, but now I know I learned how to say no and use common
There you
sense.
go. There you go. Got to learn how to say no and use your sense, man. God, Murphy Hayes, he said, and no, I have no guilt. It feels good. Yeah, you have to understand when you say no, that's it.
No.
You don't feel no. Yes, no means no. No, and I don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty about it because that's what they want you to feel, guilt. So you can change that no to a yes, but it ain't gonna happen, Gavin. Let's go. Murphy Hayes, he said, take care, Paul. See you later, man. Sincerely, yeah. Be safe, all love train riders. You are all a blessing to me. Love you all. Moo, 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 moo. Kissy, kissy. Let's
Martha
go.
Hayes, take care, Angel. Marshall, the bottom line is this. Every person is different friends or family or anybody else. You have to get to know them first because the Bible says a fool and his money are soon parted. Be careful, Casey.
That's word. That's word. Fooling his money, a soon party. You're right.
Casey, Martha Hayes, I agree. I'm tight with money, but if it's logical, I give. But sometimes it's hard to snuff out the scammers.
Right. You have to be careful with money because scammers, that's all they want. They seek out money. If they feel you got money, you're gonna give it, they'll act like they're your best friend. When you give them the money and you don't give them enough or whatever, they're gone.
Marshall, Bobby D, when it comes to Casey, I believe you are 100% correct.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. I try to give you the best advice I can, and I try to do it right, tight, long, and strong. Let's go.
Sir Fleming, I'm not tight with money. It's only a tool to effect change in the best of circumstances, but it can be evil in the worst of people's
Yes, it can.
hands.
Money can be evil, and the evil money can be evil in the wrong hands, and it could be a blessing in the right hands at the same time. Let's go.
Casey, Marshall, I agree, but that money my sister Zachary from me was chump change. Now, if the IRS come knocking, that would be a biblical proportion to me.
I hear you. I hear you. All right, Lisa D, how many we got now?
That's right.
Let's go.
Marshall, I believe my Angelo said It best when a person shows you he is believe him. 45 will never get my vote.
Right. I think many people see him for who he is, and some people don't. But everybody has their own what perspective, and everybody has their own what viewpoint. So I don't judge people for saying he's a good person, and I don't judge people saying he's a bad person. Everybody sees things in their own way. Let's go.
Casey, I'm glad you took the last comment down because I believe you might be getting a little too personal.
Okay, so Casey put a personal something. Okay, no problem. Marshall, he says, no disrespect, but your business is your business. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you feel you want to share stuff with us, but if it's getting too personal, then you want to be back off on it because you want to let people know something, but some things you just want to keep to yourself. Right, right, J. Bobby. Casey, he's a Marshall. That money my sister beat me out of was Trump change, and but if the IRS come knocking, that would be a financial impact of biblical proportion. I hear you, man. KC, Marshall, I inadvertently hit the delete button. Everything good, my man. Life's good. Life's good. God is good, man. Right train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Michael Coffee, need some coffee. Hello. I sent you my photos, pictures, because Lisa D be saying she wants to know what the love train rider look like. Yeah, so thank you so much for the picture, man. Let us know if you want us to share with the people. We share with the people too. Let us know. Let's go. That's it.
That's it.
All right, guys, it's been real. It's been real. It's been real. But we got to go. We got to go. We got to go. All right, let's see. Everybody that gave tonight, thank you so much for your donations.
So much, guys.
We thank you. We appreciate you, man. And keep coming back, and we will promise to do the same. This is my 14th night. Tomorrow we'll do one more day, and then we're going to take some time off. Okay. So I'll make sure that I put it on the community tab. We're taking time off from the love train. I don't want nobody to say, well, Bobby, I look for y'all. And I don't want to hear that. We'll put it on community tab. But we're coming back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow, between 9 and 10 a.m.
Which one, my dear? You will come back tomorrow or take a rest?
Lisa D don't want me to come back tomorrow. That's why she said that.
No, you was telling also earlier that you're taking a day off.
Lisa D don't want me to come back tomorrow. She want me to. She want me to do this and take the rest. But I'm coming back tomorrow one more time, and then we'll take off after that. Okay. And I'll put on the screen. I'll put on the community tab. We're not gonna be here, so I don't want anybody. Y'all know. Okay. Thank you so much for all these getting donated.
Okay, thanks for joining us, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Chichipaya! Our Facebook fan page is called The Philippines Connection. Please like the page, and you can also follow us on Instagram at WD Life in the Philippines. Look in the video description for media information. And if you are viewing the live stream as a recorded replay, allow the ads to run during the video. And if you wish to donate to us via PayPal, our PayPal donation address is bdix004@gmail.com, and you can contact us at the same email address. And we have free Android app on Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy all our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you are a veteran,
you can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for veterans information, and all veterans with a VA card will have access to benefits.
Okay, we have another comment.
Okay, let's get to another comment. Michael Coffin, he said, you can show my photos, pictures to the Love Train family anytime you want to. I don't care or mind it from this point. Thank you so much. I'll pull them down tomorrow, and we'll show a couple of pictures tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Good night, Dees.
Good night. Good night. Good night, Casey. Take care, brother. Good to see you. Terry Fleming, peace out. Let's go, man. Let's go. Murphy, hey, take care, guys. Been nice.
Okay, it's been real. It's been real. It's been real. We have to go. We have to go, and we have to sleep.
She got to sleep. All right, Lisa, go ahead and do closing clips.
Okay. I thought we were.
That's it. Okay, y'all. All right, guys.
I forget the closing.
No, that's all right. This is it for now, guys. This is Bobby D.
And the Tuba Queen, Lisa D.
Saying take care.
God bless.
And peace.
Stay safe and have a good day.